hardwood floors necessarily and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is all concrete and carpet.
Oh, okay.
The hardwood is only in the specialty suites and like in the main dining room. Uh, But most of all that stuff went out at the first renovation.
Well,
Gotcha.
wood is a really good building material because it's flexible and it still lasts a really long time if it's kept like maintained right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the biggest
Stone.
problem here is the sulfur springs.
Mm,
It's all around it. That's what the big draw is. The sulfur water. It's actually sulfur with them
lots of
lithium
moisture.
batteries and shit.
Yeah, lithium. I've read
Lithium.
about that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. That,
so they purported, reading the history of your place, is they purported that they had Pluto's water and they had health benefits. And you know what it really had in
Drinking
there? It had
lithium.
fucking lithium. It
they
had
Sure.
had they,
lithium.
you took a dip in a battery basically. So
Look,
yeah, I mean, you get in
people from
charge for a
back
little while.
then weren't the brightest, okay?
Well, I mean, for some people, it would have health benefits. They just probably didn't understand why it was making them feel better. But if you have like psychological issues like bipolar or whatever, like taking a
Just
dip in that stuff and drinking that water would be medicinal for you, you know?
everyone
So,
else is probably not a good
That's
idea.
like there's like 2 miles down the road. The real big, huge sanatorium. It's called the Gorge. So it fit
Wait,
right in.
wait. Like they had a mental hospital nearby?
Yes.
So you took in all that lithium, you went crazy, and then you went to the mental hospital. That's sufficient. Makes
I
sense.
don't think lithium makes you crazy, right?
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
don't actually know anything about
I,
lithium.
I, I think it makes you really chilled out, and obviously it's not a recreational drug, but I mean it has real medicinal use.
Yeah.
Yeah, but over too much of it affects the hard minerals in your body.
Mm.
That makes
Anyways,
sense. All right, so we got everyone here. Let's see. Barble, looks like you're scribe this week. That's okay.
Yep, I'll scribble something.
Lokun, this is your fourth quartermaster week, so you get a story point at the end. I know you're hoarding those pretty close, right?
yeah, I got this will be I'm back to 10 again.
This will put you at 10.
All right, we gotta find a way for him to use those.
So
I
wait,
know.
actually, well, I was gonna say maybe we should like give Vander a crack at quartermaster next week because I think you're the lowest in story points.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
do you
next week. We can do that
do you
next
want
week.
me let me we could just do it on the fly. I can show you how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not complicated enough that you need to take like a night class or anything to do the journal. You know, I think you should be able to figure it out, right?
Nah, you just yeah, it's simple. You just gotta, SSH into the mainframe and then yep.
Yeah,
Couple.
just do some hacks. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Also, I was thinking, at least just to try to get the group up to 4, I might offer a discounted spot for the 4th spot and see if I can get anyone on the server to bite, like do a little bit less for the opening amount. You guys are pretty good at attendance, so it's not like we have problems with people missing and having to cancel. But it would be nice to have that leeway in case someone does have to miss.
Well, if I recall, way back in the day, you did give a discount, like in the very early days, I think.
Well, in the early
But then
days, I
after,
was just like super cheap because I didn't like, yeah, I just
yeah,
didn't
you didn't have
charge that
you were trying to
much.
get started.
Yeah.
That's-
Because you didn't know your worth, King.
I didn't exactly. I didn't know my worth, King. Yeah. You got this, Queen.
Actually, you know what you gotta do is you gotta make it
Suck up.
actually really expensive, and then they're like, "Oh shit, what's this all about?" You know?
Yeah, it's like
this
just
must be-
$50 an hour.
Yeah,
Like-
you should market yourself as a celebrity DM. There you go.
I would have to do. Oh man, yeah. If I got like big on YouTube, I would be like DM Raven's House of Pain or something. I don't even know. I'm bad at names. But yeah. All right. Anyway, so Lo Kun, 4th week of Quartermaster, and previous scribe Lo Kun. Do you want to give us a rundown of last week?
So we were fighting our way through to Elodie after hearing her distress call. We busted down her door after fighting some undead. We made our way to her door and busted it down. Obviously, not thinking about knocking or anything like that. And we found her on the other side. She was safe, but her force of undead were much diminished. We warned her about the new arrivals, and she thought it was prudent to hide further below and remain in contact with us. We gave her our vague location. She'll find us if she is in need. We headed back up, and Chiron reported that he made a major breakthrough in his research. There is a way to attach Queen Dianara's spirit to the body of a Warforged construct, and provided Chiron with the essence to convert the components so that he could prepare the body for enchantment. We needed more time, so we decided to return to the Avengers to postpone our meeting. After talking to a disappointed Milo, we returned back to the keep through the main entrance, wary of his spies and not wanting to reveal any of our secret entrances. As we passed through the altar room, we found that the Alhun have returned, and here we are, mid-combat with them. That's it.
All right. Thank you for that recap. So... let's see. It is currently the 90th of autumn at 8 p.m. The group was making their way in the evening to get Dinar her body and got into a combat. So, Lo Kun, I believe it was your turn.
Oh, it is? Shit.
That's what it's telling me.
Okay.
We're starting at the top, which was you.
What's this ore thing around? Oh, they all forced Rotbro. That's right. That's
Rotbro
right.
and your they missed your owl because your owl's kind of up a bit.
Okay.
Your archer has 1 death save fail.
Yeah, the skeleton will get to her. Skeleton that's discriminated against, but he'll her, stabilize her nevertheless.
There you go.
Lo Kun doesn't know what to do. What the fuck?
What'll
I'll
happen?
call out to. Oh, there's undead here. Okay.
Yeah, that's the big whirlwind of teeth and claws that was kind of screwing everyone up.
Oh yeah, that guy's nasty. I'll finish him off. All right, Lo Kun will smash him with the Big B's hand.
All right.
He's kind of incorporeal, right? Or no?
Yeah. So here, I'll remind you kind of what he looks like. He is sort of just basically dust and like ash. So like I think one of his abilities is incorporeal or amorphous. Yeah, so he's basically like a bunch of dust.
So obviously the hand would not be able to grapple him. I guess.
Probably not, because he could just squeeze out of it.
Yep. Gotcha.
All right. The good old back pain, though.
Yeah, he
Yep.
does have back pain from the owl.
Let's just do the good old clenched fist attack.
All right, with advantage. Oh,
17
but
to hit?
17 would miss. Just barely. 18 was the AC, so yeah, that will miss it.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That is really rough.
Does it get high ground?
This isn't one of the... No, it doesn't have high ground. This isn't one of the parties that reacts and gives like 1,000,000 buffs to attacks. Like, in some of my parties, 17 means a hit. Because someone's going to throw a +1 on it or something. But no, this actually would miss.
This is just a party with a bunch of reacts that makes you save versus spells.
Yeah.
I will just then that I feel. Oh, you know what? Lokun looks around, and he doesn't want to miss. He blushes a little bit, and who do I have that's near me?
I think the only one you can see right now is your paladin.
So that will give you a +1.
I
Is that
gotta look
enough?
at him disappointedly.
Yeah, I think that
I
works
wouldn't know
for
that.
your hand. Question mark. I mean, technically,
That's kind of metagaming.
I'm wondering because I think it is technically the hand that is attacking. Yeah. Hang on, saving face.
But
let me
also,
see.
it's metagaming. I would have not used it unless you revealed to me it was one off. So I would not have used it.
Well, you would know the AC, but now I am curious if you can use saving face with stuff like this. How many times can you use that?
Last
Oh,
time I
once
didn't need
for-
to use it, so I actually had it. Yeah,
Okay,
once per short
once
rest.
per- Got it. Let me check that. Because that would be the same as spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it would be good to know, but I'm okay if it's not okay.
I mean, it's gonna be like... Let me see...
You can look it up afterwards. It's all right. I'll throw firebolts at him though, or actually no, I will cast Tasha's mind whip on him.
Oh, that's a
Love
good spell.
Alright, so you let loose a whip of mental energy, forcing an instant.
Just at least lock him down. Not a lot of damage though.
16
Ooh.
would just fail, so it would affect him doing 8 psychic, and limiting his next turn to just a movement or an action, right? Or a bonus action. Okay.
No reactions too.
Anything
And I'll call out
else?
to Barbell. I'll be like, "You okay?" And that's my turn. I'll move around the corner.
Alright, the skeleton goes.
Skeleton stabilizes Abigail.
Alright. He has a healer's kit.
Yep.
Alright, so
All my skeletons have healer's kits.
he uses a charge of the healer's kit, and she is stable. That's it for the skeleton. Barble.
Yeah, I'm trying to. If Wall of Force to dispel it, I know I'd have to make a roll. But I can't cast the hand spell.
So if you want to use your bonus action, you can make an Arcana check, DC 15, to try to know about this spell. So as far as you know, the only way to break this is to break his concentration or cast a disintegrate against the wall. Things like dispel magic won't affect it.
Okay. Yeah, it's the one that's around Rockville is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Wall of Force.
All right. A bonus action. Spiritual Hammer is going to womp on the dust thing.
Womp. Alright.
Womp.
So it womps. Oh, but no, it will
Well,
miss.
It
No
missed.
womping.
Womp.
And then I am going to. See, they're in the Wall of Force too, ain't they? Or just the one is anyway, right?
They're in a globe of invulnerability.
Okay, global invulnerability.
So basically, spells cast outside or that go in can't affect them unless they're like, I think over level 5.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
smack the face.
But my hammer's gonna womp on it. Can still womp on this one right here.
Yes, because it's
Get
outside
him.
of it.
The old-fashioned hammer to the face.
Yep. Yep.
All right,
Gotta
so
say things the
you
hard way.
swing your melee weapon, attempting a
Oh.
womp. Oh, but it will dodge.
Two freaking single. What? Yeah, damn. I need to just get rid of them dice.
Just throw your dice.
Put him
in.
in
But-
dice.
Also,
Round two.
your guy is not the best at melee attacks, to be honest.
Why is it just +2? Oh.
Well, it should be
It's because of
proficiency.
my strength is a 6
Yeah,
right now.
His strength is
Oh,
negative because
that's
of the strength train,
Oh, gotcha.
so he's having some troubles.
Okay.
Second attack.
Yep.
Oh no, he is gonna dodge that one as well. As his tentacles twitch at you. Anything else?
Nothing else I can do, except for nope, can't do that either. I'm right there. That's it.
Alright. So the ghoul goes. The cloud of dust is going to fly 30 feet this way, ending its turn. Warband.
Wait, do these things not get oppies?
Nah.
What things? No, those do not have oppies. They're not actual creatures.
Oof. Unfortunate.
Indeed. Alright, what's Warbanner doing?
Where Banner is, I guess he can't fly into the globe. So he's gonna fly over here and distract the dust.
Ooh. Alright. Once again, giving the dust some back pain. Did he get the dust attention? He stopped right next to it, huh?
I stopped 10 feet away from it.
Ooh. The dust is now turning towards the owl. Anything
Okay.
else?
That's it.
Alright, the Alhoon. The north one.
God, this is pretty painful.
It's gonna come over here.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yep.
I've been warning us not to be in a line, and here we
He
are.
is gonna point his finger to the south. And use
Fuck.
his Mind Blast. I need a int save from the two of you.
I'll use my inspiration.
Inspired int save. Alright. Lokun makes it. Wah, wah. Alright, so you are blasted with psychic energy, taking 26 damage and becoming stunned. Oh, you are badly wounded from that.
I got you. If the other guy doesn't kill you.
So that is it for... What did he went? 5, 10, 15. He's going to move back over here, ending his turn. The other Alhoon.
Don't you dare. Don't do it.
Ooh. Let's see. He doesn't necessarily want to take the Oppie. Did this one uses... I think they both use their level 6. I was going to say he could disintegrate Barble. But I think they both use their level 6. What else does he have left? Oh, yeah. You know what he's going to do? So he starts chanting...
Whomp him in the face.
Whomp him in the face. Oh, actually, he's got a couple of things. Well, you look wounded, right, Barble? You're under half.
Yeah, I'm right at. Yeah, I'm under half. Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna cast Magic Missile at 2nd level. Making 4 little... Oh, that won't take you down. can't use that, can't use that. Those are all concentration. Most of this guy's stuff, I guess he could throw a lightning bolt. He's running out of spells, though. Alright, he's going to risk a lightning bolt, level 4. So he fires a lightning bolt. I need a dex save, DC 16.
You want inspiration that?
Alright, so you have advantage on the save.
It's the hand too, right?
Can I hit the hand?
Yeah, I just don't. I think so. It's an
Alright,
object, right?
So then the hand would be struck as well, unless he makes a dex save.
And hand is an object with HP. Does lightning bolt hit objects? Guess so.
Yeah, I think it only affects creatures.
Okay.
So if he doesn't count as a creature, yeah, each creature. If he only counts as an object, then yeah, I don't think it would affect him.
That's what it says.
Okay, so yeah, well, you'd have to specifically, so like you could attack it with like weapons and stuff, but spells that target creatures I don't think would hit it. Alright, so Barble, luckily you did make the save, taking half damage, which would be
17.
Well, 36 would be 18, so 18 damage, lightning. And that would be it for the Alhoun. Vander, you are well, no, you're not unconscious, you're badly wounded, though.
I need to make an int save, right? Or at the end of my turn.
Yeah, so you're stunned, and at the end of your turn, you get to make an int save. Now, does stunning you make your aura go down? No, right?
That's incapacitated.
Oh, it does? So stunning does incapacitate you, so that makes your aura go away?
Let's see.
And concentrate while you're incapacitated, I think. Not that aura.
No, it just must be
Spirit
conscious.
Guardians.
Oh, he doesn't
I don't
have
have
Spirit Guardians. I was talking about this aura. So it's just you have to be conscious. Alright, so no, it would still be up. Unfortunately, you would fail the int save. So that's it for you. Abigail is still down. Rotbro is banging on the force shield. New round, Lokun. It's looking dicey. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it is. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna get the hand over here to smack this dust thing.
Alright, flies
Right, yeah.
over and slaps it. Oh, and I think you can use your saving face on the hand attack, since I think you are actually technically making the attack.
Okay, good
But
to know.
27 will strike it.
Okay. Do the damage. Second.
19.
Bad roll.
Alright. That would actually badly wound it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to first get I need to get Vander out of there first. So I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on him.
Okay. Wow. Where are you gonna put him?
I almost feel like I need to get a an Oppie in order to put him somewhere safe. Because anywhere I can see, they can also see right now.
You could like put him over here in the hallway because you could see it from this point.
Is that correct? I can see it?
Yeah,
Or
because
how
you can.
deep can I see?
So I mean, you can. Let's see. You can basically see anywhere you can kind of draw a point from one corner of your square.
Okay.
So
So I guess the deepest I can go is like here then. Like this. Right?
yeah, so you could like see up to somewhere over here.
Okay. I'll vortex warp him over there.
All right. Wow. So you warp him over there, disorienting him a bit.
Oh,
Even
oh,
more.
so sorry. I don't have that spell prepped. My
Oh.
God. Ah.
Oh, cheating.
No.
All right. So
Ah.
unfortunately, Vander is still in peril. All right. So what do you
Okay.
want to do?
This is
Stand in the aura.
terrible. But I think now I need to turn him into an ape
Oh,
because
Yes, sir.
it's time to hit the
I
ape
just
panic button. Are you concentrating? Oh, that
yeah,
would lose you the hand though.
I know, but I think it's just needed at this point. I don't
Alright.
have anything else up my sleeve that would save him.
Alright, so you are casting polymorph, targeting him, making him a big ape. So let's see.
Oh, did I lose my aura?
I believe you still have your class stuff. I think you keep. Am I wrong on that? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of wild shape. So yes, you might lose your aura. Unless Lokun corrects me.
I'm pretty sure how we've been playing it is that your stat block is now the ape stat block. I'm
Alright.
sorry,
So
but I don't know what else to do.
no, I mean I might be confusing wild shape and polymorph, but you are probably correct. So Vander. Here, I'll give you control of this. So you should be able to now see through the ape's eyes. Right?
Let me try. Yeah.
Oh, but there's no light sources, I don't think. The ape doesn't have dark vision.
Oof. I can see whatever light's in here. Oh, I accidentally moved something. I almost moved.
Yeah, I think
the
the
glow.
hallway is dark, so I don't think you'd be able to see much right now. But you would still know and hear that the Alhoon are over there. Alright, so you're now concentrating on that. The hand goes away. Anything else, Lokun?
That's it.
Alright.
Unfortunately,
What's the skeleton gonna do?
this skeleton is.
Does he have any healing potions?
Nope.
It's not
Skeletons.
it's not a medic skeleton.
No, it just has the healing kit. Yeah, we need to get Abigail up, but
You need like one skeleton with like the red cross on its chest. It's like the battle medic skeleton. It's like you don't attack. It's like what was it called? The rules of engagement. You don't attack the medic skeleton.
yeah.
It's the Geneva Convention. You gotta leave the medic alone.
But Abigail is prone, right?
She is. Yeah, she's unconscious.
So if he starts dragging her behind this altar,
Oh, and
you
she's
kinda
not
safe?
stunned anymore. She made her save. Yeah, I mean, kind of, unless they, shoot her with magic or something. But they're not really
Yes.
targeting her anymore. They feel like she's been properly disposed of.
okay. Actually, he's gonna take a shot at he's gonna move down.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to take a shot at the one that's concentrating here.
Trying to free rot, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Free rot, bro.
That's the heavy crossbow +1.
Did nothing wrong.
Oh, 21. Oh, he is out of does he want to spend a second level on a shield? You know what? He's gonna chance it. This might be a mistake. He's feeling cocky. So he will
Okay.
take that shot.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's feeling cocky right now.
Well, damage.
12 damage. He must make a saving throw. Con save. Oh, nope. He makes it, so he holds his spell. Actually, a pretty
Bastard.
good con saves.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's all I could do.
Alright, Barble.
Okay. He says, I'll be back, Rock Pro.
I'll be back. Alright, you melding into stone into the wall here?
Yes.
Alright, so you chant disappearing into the wall. Okay. So you're just kind of gone for now, alright?
Yeah, I get to cast. I can cast spells on myself still, though.
Yeah, and you're still aware. So I think you can still. Oh, you can't see. All right. So yeah, you're in the shadow verse. So you can, let's see. Can't see. You can hear, but not very well. You are aware of the passage of time, so you're kind of just like inside the stone. Okay. So that's it for Barble. Be cool.
Yep.
He's gonna try to recharge his ability. Did that make it? 5. Oh, that would have made it. So he
Oh no.
gets his ability back.
No, no.
Oh no. And he will use it, because I'll get the stupid bird too. So he just
Stupid
becomes
bird.
a huge cube of Heath. I need a deck save. So
I'll use my reaction.
alright. So use your reaction to give you the bonus to make that. Didn't roll it.
Oh, sorry, not arcane recovery. I keep clicking on the wrong one.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna actually roll it, because right now it's just doing the average, which I don't want it to do. Although it might be higher. I prefer the randomness. Okay, I'm gonna click it again.
66 slashing. Jesus.
Oh, no, that's considerably less. So you made it. So you'd take half, which is 24. No strength loss. I think your owl is just done, even if he makes it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is it for him. You take
Uh-oh.
24. Which,
Oh, I just made the con save. Concentration
yeah,
check.
12 is what you needed, so you're good. Holding your shapeshift. War Banner is dead. The Alhoon is actually going to wisdom to see if he can figure out what you did. He knows.
But does he know?
Does he have Dispel Magic? No, just Counterspell. How do these guys not have Dispel Magic? Alright,
Why do I not have Dispel Magic?
It's like a staple. Alright, so now he can't do anything about you being in the wall. He is going to come over here. Do... Use your reaction, huh? Wahaha. He sees the big monkey. He doesn't like that, so... he's going to be a jerk. Using... Oh, getting low on spells here. He's going to use his last 4th level spell to do a magic missile on Lokun.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Tasting my own medicine.
Exactly. So pew 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 pew. So he is gonna fire 3, 4, 5, 6 magic missiles.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Oh.
30. Ouch. You can't shield unfortunately because you used your reaction. And I need 5 concentration checks. All right, so
Some of them.
So do you have Warcaster?
No.
All right, so unfortunately that will down the 8th, right? Beep, beep, beep,
Yep.
beep, beep. Just as he was getting ready to rev up. So you are back in person form, Vander. That is it
This
for
is very,
that
very
guy.
bad.
This guy.
Should have stood in the aura. Oh wait, that was the monkey. I could have.
Yeah, he didn't have the aura. What's this guy gonna do? Does not recharge his blast. Alright, he's pretty low on spells at this point. What does he have left? Let's see. Can't do that. Guess he can do a Scorching Ray. So he's gonna
That'll get me.
do a level 2 spell. Come over here and attempt a Scorching Ray on you. So where is it? Spell Scorching Ray.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. So that...
Who is you?
Oh, that was it. Lokun. So I think...
Alright, I'm dead.
So Lokun is going to be down. He was firing them all at you.
Just make an attack roll each one.
How many does he fire at level 2? 3. Alright, the other 2 are going to be a disadvantage because you're now prone. That's going to hit, so that's 1 failed death save. Second. That's going to miss you. So you got 1 failed death save. Vander, you are stunned. At the end of your turn, you get a saving throw.
What's the DC again?
The DC
It's not
is...
that, so.
No, so you are still stuck. Abigail is down. Rockbro is trapped.
Can he pray to his God for freedom?
You want to try a divine intervention?
This
Sure.
is time.
Hail Mary play? What's the percentage?
Alright, go on. Natural 1.
What is it? A D100, and you have to roll. It's your like. Do you have that at this level? Because I know you're multi-class.
No, I don't. I'm talking about Rock Bro.
Oh no, Rockbro.
Oh.
I thought you had a divine intervention, but you're not a full cleric. I don't think you get that till level 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Lokun is unconscious on his turn. Skeleton. What's the skeleton gonna do?
I have to make a death saving
Yeah,
throw.
give me a death save.
It's equal to
How-
or lower
how-
than your cleric level.
How did I get? I got took out of the turn order. So remember,
Oh,
I'm
you're
actually
still there. I still see you. You're just invisible. So go ahead, Lokun.
I'll use advantage on this.
All right.
I'll use my inspiration on this.
All right.
Good thing I
So
did.
you get a. Ooh, all right.
Oof.
You can use a reroll if you want to do a story point. Then you
I
have
think I have to.
advantage. All right, so you get another roll at advantage.
Another roll at advantage.
Yeah, because you said you did advantage, right? Inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you do a reroll, you get all the bonuses for the roll, so it would be at advantage.
Is that it? Do I just roll that, or I roll again?
You roll again
You get it.
because you get 2. Oh, you pop up.
Jeez.
You were at 1
I
hit
didn't
point.
hear no bell.
Rise. I didn't hear no bell. You like wipe the blood from your mouth.
That's
I didn't hear
ridiculous.
no bell. Rise from your grave. Alright, so yeah, you get your turn. What are you gonna do? There's advantage in
turn?
the story. Yeah, if you roll a natural
Was that
20,
the
it's
end
at
or
the beginning
beginning?
of your turn. You roll at the beginning, so you get your turn as normal.
Oh, that's crazy. Unfortunately, I arcane deflected, so I can't cast a real spell though.
Wow. You got anything?
I have to I think I just have to disengage and get out of here right now.
Alright, the guy next to you is really low on health. I don't know if you want to risk
Okay.
it.
I'll risk it. I'll risk it.
For the
Going for the field goal.
I mean,
Fourth
if you
quarter.
put it like that,
I
this is
mean,
really dumb. It's really dumb.
It's
It's
getting
really dumb.
it's getting towards the final countdown here.
If I disengage, he will likely catch up to me. That is correct. So I think I just got to go for it.
Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Oh.
All right, 14. Unfortunately, will miss him.
I will stay here, I guess.
Unlucky. All right, so that's it for you. The ghoul goes. Luckily, you're.
Nope, Barbell goes.
Oh right, yeah, I just skipped you. Duh. Barble, what are you doing?
Barble, he doesn't know what all's going on, but he's going to take a chance. He's going to cast Spirit Guardians at
Okay.
4th level, and then use his Channel Divinity to get that spell level back. So,
All right. So remember, your spells won't affect them in their thing. Just keep that in mind.
I understand this. I was hoping to chase somebody and got out of it, or keep them in it, so people can get away.
All right.
Whatever. Okay.
All right.
Is he
so-
not in the globe of alarm? Does it go through walls?
You can go inside.
Oh, that's
You can go
true. You'd
inside
be in the wall, which is technically inside it. So I guess that would work. So yes, if you cast it now, when you come out, it would technically affect them because the spell would have been cast inside it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because yeah, if you cast spells inside the globe, at least here, let me double check that again. Since we're in the danger zone here, let me make sure we're playing right.
This is beyond danger zone. This is it'd be amazing we come out of this. I'm thinking about my next character.
Wait, and then it's
Yeah,
wait.
cast from outside. So if you're in the wall, you're technically inside the barrier. So yeah, if you cast it in here, it will affect them.
It had the 15-foot radius, so they have to make a wisdom save at the start of their turn, right?
Yeah,
And
because
I
it
cast
doesn't.
that.
Because yeah, as far as I know, Meldwood Stone doesn't like stop spells from coming out of the wall. Oh, look at this. These rules lawyers here. All right.
Barble,
Next.
big brained.
Bar-
Big brain play.
Marble, what's the meme? He sees the math symbols. It's like beep 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 beep. All right, so you're casting your. But unfortunately, another thing to consider: since you can't see any of your allies in here, you can't make any of them immune to it.
I don't think you have to see them. You just have to know who they are.
No, that's not what the spell says. If you read the spell, when you cast it, allies you can see, you can make. You can link it. I mean, I'm always I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the spell says when you cast whatever it's called, Spirit Guardians.
That is correct, but it's still a good move, I think.
Yeah.
Barbell.
When you cast a spell, you designate a number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. Yeah. So you couldn't make any of
Okay.
your allies immune to this.
All right.
But yeah, this is actually a really good big brain play here. Because yeah, technically you are inside the wall.
So I cast it at 4th level, so it's actually one more D8 too.
Alright, so I'll just put you back on the map so you can kind of see where you are.
Oh, I will need you to move a little bit, buddy, because I'm right in that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just 5 feet. That's all I need
I
to
can't-
say.
He can't
I can't-
unless he
I
leaves.
can't.
Ah,
But I mean, but then it would still do half damage. Ooh.
okay, maybe I'll roll that natural 20 and stand back up.
Yeah,
It's always
maybe.
good to bank on that.
Although you're on the pit too, balancing. You picked a dangerous spot to get stunned.
I have okay, I guess how does spider climb work? Do I just
Oh yeah,
fall
he's
off?
spider climbing.
That's why. So that's a good question. I would assume if you go unconscious, you just fall.
It's not like the potion makes you cast it, is it? I thought it was just an effect, like not concentrate.
Ooh. Oh, you use the potion?
Yeah,
Yeah,
use
I
the
guess
potion.
maybe then you just stick to the wall. So you just be unconscious against the wall there.
I'm Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Manning it. Alright, so yeah, you're casting Spirit Guardians. Go ahead and give yourself the aura. And what else are you doing?
That was it. I did it at 4th level, and then I used my Sound Divinity to get a 4th level spell back.
Alright, and you get the spell back. So that was it for you. The Bone Powder Ghoul. Oh, it's got a... Well, luckily it does not recharge its ability.
It's one good thing.
I guess it's just gonna try to bite you, Lokun.
Okay.
So it does a bite attack.
17
17.
misses.
Oh, that
Ooh,
misses.
close. Alright, so you jump back, dodging, and it doesn't actually have multi-attack, I don't think, so that is it. Alhoon is going to start in your aura. So it's very surprised as suddenly radiant energy is everywhere. He's going to do a bonus action to do a check to see if he can figure out what's going on. So he's going to do a religion, since this is a religion spell. Oh yeah, he's like, oh, that's a spell. I know what that does. So saving throw. Wisdom, right?
Correct.
Yep.
16?
Yeah, that is it. I mean,
Alright, so you would take half damage.
Yeah, it's actually 15. But yeah,
Yeah, so 16 would make it. So give me your
I
damage
got it.
roll on that.
19.
Oh, did you already? 19. All right, so he takes 9, and he's gonna have to make a concentration save. Oh, he holds his spell. What's he gonna do? Well, he's gonna get out of this radius.
He's out of the globe, guys.
He's out of the globe. He can see Locoon and he can see you.
You can see me?
Yeah, because one of the corners of his square can hit one of your corners.
Okay. I can't seem to see him, but alright.
Not very well.
But
though.
if
He's got a lot of
that's
cover.
fine, but then I can counter him even though I can't see him, right?
Yeah,
Right.
you can technically counter, which he is gonna
Okay.
try to cast a spell. Are you gonna counter it, or do you want to
Yes.
do
I'm gonna
a?
counter it.
Okay, so you cast counter spell, and that will counter him. He did it below a level 3, or 3 or below. So
Oh, you
that
just
is it
drew
for
one
him.
out with a cantrip, young bastard.
Maybe you're not
I'm
sure
just
what he
kidding.
cast.
Okay.
Alright, so this guy goes. He is gonna have to make. What was this guy concentrating on? Oh, the globe. Or no, this guy
That's
is the
all
one
of
doing the wall of force. Alright, so he gets a save. Wisdom at advantage. Make it, but he takes half. If you want to roll again. So he takes 8. Has to
Don't roll a natural one here.
concentration check.
Hell.
That
For
one,
once?
that one.
No,
Oh
he's
my
holding.
God.
What's he gonna do? Yeah, he'll come over here. Hmm. He's gonna cast a spell. And he is going to try to. Okay, so Locoon, you have pretty heavy cover. Although the other guy's stunned. Yeah, he's going to try to go for Locoon. He is going to do. Running out of spells here. So Locoon, you look very badly wounded, right?
Oh yeah. Alright.
I'll do Scorching Ray, level 2.
Oh God. That
So
hit.
that is probably gonna hit you even with the cover.
How much does cover give?
Right now you
5,
have a
right?
+4.
Plus 4.
So
it
you
is.
were at 23, so he got you by 1.
I'm back down.
Alright, so you would go down. Conscious. That's it for him. Vander had to step away. Here, I'll roll a in save for him.
What about the other rays though?
Oh, right, he gets a couple. So the other one is 2 more, would be at disadvantage. Let's see. Scorching Ray. Nope, that would miss you. And Scorching Ray. That would miss you too, because of the cover. Ignore the +2, it does not have bless. So Vander, for your turn, I guess I'll roll an in save for you. Oh, natural 20. All right, Vander,
Nice.
you are unstunned, though the timing might be too late. Abigail is down. Rockbro is still trapped. Lokun. What are you gonna do?
I actually get KO'd by the Spirit Guardians.
Oh, right,
Oh,
because you
yeah.
are within the Spirit Guardians. Alright, so you're unconscious. Just as the stun wears off. It's unfortunate.
Uh,
One way to wear off the stun. Wait, if that
Uh,
happens at the start of the turn, the Spirit Guardians, do I get my
Sorry.
death save that same turn?
well, you get the save at the end, but you can still be stunned even when you're unconscious. So it's just at the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned.
Okay.
Alright, so Lokun, you know what you rolled. I assume you're not gonna story point to crit fish or anything. Oh, but wait, sorry, you can only do one story point per encounter anyway, per
Okay.
short rest, so that would be it for you. What about the skeleton? What's he gonna do?
Skeleton is gonna come over here and take a shot at thing.
Okay. Pew. Oh no,
Nope.
12 is gonna miss. Barble.
He's gonna come over here and grab the backpack though,
Alright.
and then get some cover.
What are you gonna do, Barble?
Okay, he's gonna take a listen. See if he can hear anything going on. I mean, it's quiet anyway. But so do I do a perception at disadvantage? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
I believe that's what the spell said. So do I hear anything going on that I can discern? Anything? Or is it awful quiet?
Oh, just happened. Sorry, give me one moment. Oh, I see what happened. Alright, so what did you roll? My chat just got angry at me. 21. I mean, you would hear the ghouls or the Alhoon over here.
I can tell they moved though, right?
Yeah, so you think they are outside your aura.
Okay. I'm gonna step back out then.
Okay. So you step out of the wall. Which way do you want to go, north or west? Or sorry, north or east?
I gotta come out the same place I went in.
Oh,
Exactly
okay.
the same place.
So there you go.
Okay, that is my movement. I'm gonna do a spiritual word on Abigail.
Spiritual what?
The healing.
Oh, healing word? Alright. So you do a healing word on Abigail.
Does that require what's the distance for that thing?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I get it too? Or you gotta see me?
I gotta see you. It's just it's a single person.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
doing
gotcha.
a healing word, basically, the
Oh,
bonus
gotcha,
action.
gotcha.
Alright, so go ahead and give me the healing word spell. Alright, so Abigail is conscious at 4 HP.
Okay. Then can I now take a potion for myself?
If you still have your action, then yeah.
Okay. Then I will take a potion for myself.
Alright. So you, oh wait, Abigail gains 7, okay. And you heal yourself, what type of potion? Just standard healing?
I thought I had a greater, but
Alright,
one we
so
just got.
2d4 plus 2, if it's a normal one.
Yeah, I guess it's normal. It's the one we just got, I guess. So yeah, 2 before.
Okay. So you quickly quaff a potion. Gaining
So 10.
10. Feeling a little bit better. The ghoul goes. It's going to attack Lokun.
Hello.
Arr. Oh,
Oh, misses.
it would try to bite at you in your incapacitated state, but luckily your armor protects you. So, from the north...
I don't know how many lucky breaks we can get, though. Seriously. I think so.
From the north, the door is going to open up as your friends...
The sword race.
Has arrived.
The sword
The
race.
cavalry.
We needed them.
So he is going to attack the guy with his longbow, doing martial fury. So he will yell, "We shall help you, Siegebreakers." Pew! Oh, 20 will strike. Not the best damage. Wow, 2 piercing. Alright, so he shoots this guy for 2. We'll force him to make a save, though.
Yeah, it matters.
Natural 1 right here. Dang it.
Oh, so he holds the spell. Second shot. Pew! Strike again. Ooh, that was substantially better. Doing
Needs to get
9
2 or
points.
less.
And this guy will make another save.
On both rolls, because he's got advantage on it. Or no. he doesn't.
Not to this. This isn't magic based. Nope, he holds it. The
Wow.
next sword wraith goes, also firing 2 shots. Pew! Pew! Those will miss, though. The Alhoon, annoyed by this, is going to Scorching Ray, because again, they're kind of running out of spells here. Oh wait, maybe he'll recharge his... Nope. Scorching Ray. And 2 more. Nope, all 3 will miss. So that's it for that guy. This one is going to fire at him as well. 16. No, that is going to miss. The other Alhoon will also be annoyed and fire some more Scorching Rays up north. Oh, nope, no recharge on his Mind Blast. So the second one will strike. Luckily, these guys are resistant to fire, so he only takes 5 from that. The last shot. 16 will just hit. Doing another 5 fire. Alright, the Sword Wraith goes. He's going to fire at him some more. I'm fighting myself here. No, those are going to miss. Vander, I need you to whisper me a death save.
2 GM. Let's see if it did it correctly.
You could just turn on the GM roll and give me a...
Yeah,
Didn't he
that's what I
get?
clicked
Oh,
on
I
it.
see. Yeah.
Didn't he get picked up by the healing word or something? Or
No, that was just Abigail.
oh, okay,
Yeah, because Barble could not see him.
gotcha.
All right, so you know what you got. That is it for you, Abigail.
Is he saying that this? I think she sees that the skeleton down here is still like fighting. I think she's going to move down here, and she
Wait.
sees that Coon is down.
Oh, for the
Ah,
what?
And then she's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, right.
oh, nice.
I forgot she had that. So
What? Did
it's
it not-
only a 30-foot radius.
Oh wait, 30-foot
I
radius.
don't
60
think that's
feet.
gonna hit your guys unless you move differently.
So it's
60
range.
feet from you, but 30 feet around, right?
Yeah, that's what I assumed too.
Oh, that's right. So I guess 30 foot centered on a point you choose. Okay, so you could put it somewhere where.
Oh, at the radius, right? So I can put it like right here, and it'll hit Abigail, the skeleton,
Can you get
Locoon,
yourself?
and Barba. I won't hit Vander though.
You might be able to put it in a spot where it would hit him.
Would it be like right here? 30.
Yeah, you don't have to worry. Don't worry about the skeleton. Don't worry about the skeleton.
Yeah,
Yeah, right here will hit all of us.
All right, so
Okay.
you kind of
Right here.
remember where he was and hope it will get him through the wall, and it does, in fact. So go ahead, roll your dice.
Nice.
All right, everyone gains 18. Getting a
Good
comeback.
job, Abigail.
Abigail
Very
is
good.
bleeding profusely and all withered from. I guess she's bleeding out her eyes and ears because of all the psychic damage. But yeah, she's.
Her hair burnt
Heal!
from the lightning bolts.
Yeah, and she's like scorched and sizzled. But here she goes. All right, so that I assume is it for her.
Yeah.
Rod Pro's cheering from inside the bubble. Rod Pro.
Oh, he would have been.
He has
getting back
2
hit points
rounds,
sometime,
yeah,
right?
2 rounds of regeneration, so he is 20 higher. New round, Locoon.
It doesn't have to
All
worry
right.
about.
Locoon is going to get up,
Yeah.
and then he's going to fucking grasp this thing.
Alright.
Locoon.
Finish it.
Locoon.
Oh,
Oh no, that
15?
is not enough. So
okay.
it will dodge the attack once more.
Do death
My
saves
lord.
reset when you stand back up?
Yes, you go back
Okay.
to being okay.
That's exhaustion.
But your exhaustion is still there from going down, so you have 1 level, or 1 more
2
level.
levels.
Alright, Skeleton goes.
Skeleton's gonna try to finish him off. Big shot at him. Come on, Skeleton. Oh my god.
Alright, no, Skeleton is gonna miss. Sword Wraith Commander is going to fire at the guy with his longbow. Martial Fury. This does do extra damage. Although I think this guy's resistant to necrotic. Yeah, 20 is
Did I
gonna
have
strike.
I forgot about my bonus action. Could I have Misty stepped out of there?
Sure.
That's alright if I can.
No, you can do it. That's fine. Yeah, so he's resistant to necrotic, so that would shoot him for 8 and 4 is 12. And he is going to have to make another save, con save. Oh, no, he would still hold the ability. It was close, though. Barble.
Yep. Let's see. Can't see anything down there. My spell's still going, so he'll move that up here 20 feet. 10, 20 feet. Oh, I can't do it anyway. And then he's just gonna step around the corner.
Okay. So he goes 5, 10, 15 feet. Is that it?
Yeah. Well, see what's going on. I want to get those 2 Alhoon in my aura.
Can you step up one so I don't have to?
Yeah, you would see that your ally is in your aura now as well.
Okay. Then I will move a little bit because I was going to bring them up anyway. But yeah.
There you go,
Alright,
thank you.
so you end up there. That's it for you.
Not quite.
Oh, what else you got? Once again, not
Uh,
staying within the squares.
So I see him and I will cast. Well, wait a minute. I moved my spiritual weapon, so I can't cast it.
Yeah, that was your bonus action. What was your action?
I haven't taken an action.
Oh, so yeah, what are you gonna do with your action?
I guess I'm gonna cast guiding bolt on one of the Alhoon.
All right, so being within the space here, and being that they're not, you indeed can. Which one are you targeting?
The north one, or the top one.
All right, so you
Yep.
chant summoning a guiding bolt as you blast him with it. 17 will just miss unless you have something. AC is 18.
Nope.
All
This is
right.
what it is.
So he unfortunately would dodge that. The ghoul does not recharge his thing. It's got a couple of choices right now. I can't get to Lokun, but he can get to Vander, who is still prone on the wall. So he's going.
I'll stab at it when he enters my threatened area.
Alright, so from prone, you grab your halberd and stab. Would be a disadvantage.
Alright, come on, double net 20s right here. Oh,
You swing wildly, but he comes up on you and is going to. I forgot about Grave Dust. No, he's just going to bite you. Grave Dust doesn't do enough damage. Oh, natural 1. So you both kind of swing wildly, completely missing each other. Sword Wraith.
wait, am I prone on the wall, or how does that work?
Yeah, so you're prone on the wall, which is kind of weird, but
Yeah, but
technically you
it's
are still at disadvantage.
Advantage? He gets an advantage.
He
though.
gets advantage, yeah.
So 23 will hit.
Oh, right, because you were prone. Sorry, I completely forgot. So...
That brings me down? Yeah, that brings me down.
What does that mean?
Oh, God.
So yeah, 21 damage and 1 strength damage. And I need a con save.
Do I auto fail them because I'm down or no?
No, not for con saves. Those are based on your health.
Hold on. Let's see. Constitution, saving throw.
This is like Hero Ghoul.
Dang.
He's been like super low and he's just wrecking. No, that's gonna fail, so you are also paralyzed. The warrior up north is going to fire at the Alhoon somewhere. Martial
Almost beat the
Fury.
heroic combat.
Pew pew. No, those are gonna miss. This guy is gonna take 2 shots. Pew pew. Nope, those are gonna miss. The Alhoon is now getting worried. He starts in your aura. So he has to do a wisdom save at advantage. Makes it. What's half damage?
That's a good roll.
So he takes 11 and has to make a con save. Although, actually, he should probably just drop that because he's not getting back in there. Well, anyway, he'll make the save anyway. Con
Just to spite
save.
us.
Just to spite you. He would make it, so he holds the thing.
Globe.
Ooh. He's running out of stuff he can do. I think he's just gonna... Yeah, I think he's gonna magic missile. Using a level 1. Doing 15 points to you, Barble, but that will require 3 con saves. To
Hold on. He takes no damage because he's within the globe of invulnerability.
Oh, does that affect this guy as well? He's gonna instantly drop the globe. Drop concentration. Because there's no point in even having it. So yeah, that would be 3 saves.
Oh, I tried.
No, that's a good point. He would know that though.
Yeah.
I want to. The only reason I didn't do that is because I'm
Nice rolls
trying
on
to
the
be
magic
like,
missiles. Jeez.
I know they're all like max damage each time. So Barble, that would be 15, unless you have something to counter that.
My armor.
I know. So yeah, you just get blasted for 15 and 3 con saves, DC 10 to hold your Spirit Guardians. Oh, close. Oh, you hold it. All right.
Jeez, nice.
And then he's going to move back down the hall because he wants no part of those ghosts blasting him. So the ghosts go. They're going to take some more shots at the guy who's still there. Sword Wraith. Double shot.
This guy?
No, they've just been firing at the Alhoons. Because the Alhoons are the ones they feel are the biggest threat. But he would miss. This Alhoon goes. So you took your 15, right?
I gotta take it off.
I think this one is gonna also fire some magic missiles at you. Let's see if I can roll 3 or a 5 again.
Magic missile is such a good spell.
It definitely can be, especially in 5th for as a concentration breaker. Alright, so
That's still really good.
he would do another 12. Like, damage-wise, it's kind of low for the level, or it can be. But yeah, so you do another 12, and I need another 3 con saves. Then
Was
he
the
is
perfect
gonna-
early game spell.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad spell for sure. Though generally like sleep and stuff like that are. But anyway, so he goes back here. Sword Wraith, unfortunately. Oh, so he's gonna shoot at the ghoul now. Because since he can't see them anymore.
Just made it.
Pew, pew.
Oh.
The Sword Wraiths are they're losing morale. All right, Vander.
Yeah. At least they came out strong, though.
Came out strong. Took the distraction. I need a death save whisper. Okay,
There you go.
what you got? Abigail.
She just saw that guy retreat that way, so I think she's gonna head that way as well.
Alright.
She has to stand on here because of the difficult terrain.
She can jump over him.
Oh, that's right. How far can she jump? Her
Up
strength
to
score?
her strength score, yeah.
Her strength is 14,
So yeah, she can jump up to basically 2 squares.
so then she'll land on top of this guy.
Is that still within her movement range? Because she can't go more than her movement.
Oh no, I think she started like right here, I believe.
So she can avoid one of them, but she still has to end at her
Wait, no,
movement.
she started right here. I remember this. So she can avoid one of them. She'll end right here. Is it worth it to dash? I mean, she'll just get
Oh,
blown up.
well, if she can go 30, she can land in the square. Because if this
She
is
can.
25, yeah. If she, like, jumped over here, then she could go 2. Or wait. Oh, I see. No, I see what you're saying, because she can only jump 2 squares. Okay. No, I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
okay.
Alright, so, what else? She's got her action and bonus action still.
I think she'd probably heal herself because she doesn't know what's going on over there.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll just cast a cure wounds on herself. Level 1.
Alright. So she gains 8. Rod throw. That's it for you, right?
Yeah, that's it for Abigail.
Rod throw pounds on the shield, gaining 10. New round, Lokun.
Okay. God damn, I gotta finish this guy off.
I know he's been hero ghouling it
That's
with his
insane.
like few hit points.
Fine.
That's gonna hit him.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Does he have resistance to fire? Hang on.
Please,
This
no.
is important. He wait, what? Cold lightning. Oh no, he doesn't. All right, now it would bring him down.
God.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh wow.
So he poofs into dust.
Huh. Do I have any bonus actions here? I do not. I'm gonna have to take care of you next turn, I think. Standard.
Okay,
I hope you last that long. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, but I'll start getting a little bit closer, I guess. I'll
All right.
stand in his aura. This
He,
is aura even
technically
on,
it's
or-
not on
no,
now
because
he's
it's unconscious. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
go here.
Yeah.
So they can't shoot my toes.
Yeah. All right. So the skeleton, what's he doing?
Skeleton is moving in. He's going to dash.
So does Vander have 2 or 3 levels of exhaustion now?
This, when he stands up, it will be at 2.
Well, when he goes down is when he gets it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as you go
God damn it.
unconscious.
He can. Oh, I guess he can jump over. He's gonna dash and leap over
Oh, it's like athletic
that
skeleton.
core.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. What is even his strength though? It's 10. Okay. And then I guess he can make it all the way up to Vander. And
All right.
that's his turn pretty much.
That's-
Parkour and skeleton baby.
So the sword race are readying shots in case they see the enemy. Barbel, what are you gonna do?
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna walk forward. Then, so I don't get in Vander, but then I am going to use bonus action healing on Vander.
Oh, yeah, God sent.
The skeleton will yell, "Take cover, friend dwarf."
I'm trying to see what levels I got.
Or the ghost. Says, lure the enemy back into our sight.
Yeah, well, it's particularly a level 1. I'm running.
Sometimes all you need is 4 hit points.
Alright, so you are conscious laying against the wall.
And then, and then I am going to, why not? Sacred Flame. Yep. I'm a Sacred Flame. I who concentrated.
Alright, so you hit him with a sacred flame. He gets a save. Fortunately, it is an advantage. And he is going to make it. These guys
Yeah, right.
have very good saves. Anything else?
You roll anything under a 20?
With a +7, yeah, they're gonna make a lot of saves. But anything else?
Let's see. Bonus action. Action.
Any movement?
I did move. I moved forward. Let's see. I can still move a little bit further forward to get me in my aura.
Good. All right.
They do move at half speed in
So
the
you
aura.
bravely pursue them. Which,
Yeah.
might not be a good idea, but we'll see how this goes. All right.
I mean, if they get me, they get me. You know, but
All right. So that's it for you. The Sword Wraith is going to ready in action. He says, I can shoot them if I can't see them. And that's it for him. This guy readies in action. The Alhoon. Oh, he is down to his last few spells. Oh, wait. Does he get his psychic attack?
so
He
yep. And
does.
you gotta make a saving throw.
Oh, and he has to make a saving throw. Alright, so wisdom save at advantage. Will make it, but he takes 11. And that will wound him.
Oh my god, they're barely getting wounded.
Yeah, I know.
Now he is going to psychic attack you with his cone, Mind Blast. So I need an in save.
Got an inspo?
Yeah, well, you know, and say I'm gonna die anyway because it's half damage,
there's-
right?
There is
Oh.
no half damage. It's everything or nothing. So if you make this, you don't take
Okay.
anything.
Save or die, literally.
Do you
Save or
have
die.
you have an inspiration, perhaps?
I used it.
All right. So yeah, it's here we go.
Barbell.
Barbell. DC 16.
Let's
Oh!
fucking go.
So you feel your mind being crushed, but you just growl as you push
Fuck
back.
you,
his-
Squid.
Fuck
This
you,
game
Squid.
doesn't make sense.
This yeah, there we go. So you push him out of your mind, resisting. That's it for him. Oh, actually, yeah, he's gonna move out. It's like he
There's some
says,
serious balls.
Wait, the
Serious-
movement speed is halved in the aura.
yeah, he's running out of spells. This might be retreat time with his last big spell. All right, Sword Wraiths are readying. This guy. Oh my God, recharges as well. All right, Barble.
Oh,
Come on,
no.
Barbell, round 2. You
Round
can do it.
two. Yeah, I hear no bell. Ding,
Come on,
ding.
Barbell.
All right.
Go on, Barbell.
It's another int save.
God.
So you just growl as more psychic energy strikes you, but you push it back. This guy is also
Oh
gonna.
my God.
It's time to fall back, run out of stuff. All right, so yeah, he's
Just running away
retreating.
from like near
That
death.
takes some damage. So
Barble. Oh yeah, true. At beginning of his turn. Sorry, I forgot about that. Save.
My God.
All right, so he made the save, but he did take 9 damage as he is now retreating, pushed back by Barble's crazy aura. All right, the Sword Wraith goes. Vander, you are up. And at this point, you would hear them retreating. Are we following, or are we going to let them fall back?
I was gonna turn one of these guys into a monkey to pursue them.
Oh,
Right.
all right. So
Yeah,
we
right.
might pursue.
How
all
long
right.
am I paralyzed for?
You have to. Hang on, let me double check that. So
I
that
can take care of you. I can take care of you paralyzed during the second half. but then-
1d4 plus 1 rounds.
Oh. Alright, so this turn I can't move at all.
2
That's
rounds.
minimum-
I rolled a 2.
minimum.
So
Well,
I think at the end of this round you're unparalyzed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll-
All right. So you're paralyzed this round, but at the end of the round you would be unparalyzed. Abigail.
Abigail will move forward. And
Funky, go get him. We're
30
not letting
feet.
him get away.
I think she knows that she'll take damage from Barbel's thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she'll see.
I'll have to drop it. I mean, if
Yeah,
we're
No,
gonna
you
do
she can't.
anything.
She can't move any further than this, anyways. But I think she'll cast another Mass Cure Wounds.
All right, another mass cure wounds. Glowing ape with nice.
Yeah.
All right, so 22, which will hit everyone.
Damn. Nice. Abigail, MVP.
Apparently, I forgot she had that spell even.
Yeah, she can hit everyone with it. So.
That was her last one for the
Yeah,
the
last
day.
one.
All right. Yeah, she has her her stuff for undead hunting, and part of it is healing. All right, so that is it for her. Bro is regenning but stuck. New round, Locoon.
What does two levels of exhaustion do again?
That's
Half your
half
speed.
speed and disadvantage on checks,
Okay.
ability checks.
So I'm just gonna peek out here
So you can see
and
Barbel
cast.
from there.
I'm gonna be like Barbell. Don't be concerned. It's just gonna get a little bit hairy, but go get him, Tiger. I mean, ape.
All right, another monkey spell.
I mean, ape.
We're going
Yeah.
all in on getting these guys. All right. Unfortunately,
turn.
Barbell would be squeezing in this hallway, so keep that in mind. He can only move at half speed,
You sure you don't want to give him that tiger after all?
unless you want to turn him into something a little smaller.
I don't think there's anything strong that's smaller though.
I think a T-Rex.
No, T-Rex is actually bigger.
Crab?
What is?
Crab is huge. Yeah.
Let me see. What is large?
I've researched this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go through the bestiary, guys.
All right. Well, it's Locoon's call, so he's doing another monkey. All right. So I assume you're not resisting Barbel.
Well, he's not gonna resist, but he freaks out a little bit because
Ooh.
you know.
You still got Spirit Guardians up
And
too.
the monkey
on him.
indeed does have Spirit Guardians, which is a 15-foot aura.
Oh shit! Does that hit everybody else then? Oh,
You did make the aura a little bit bigger by doing that.
maybe that's not a good idea. I
Maybe
didn't even think
we
about
didn't.
that.
We didn't
Wow,
think
that
this
gives
through.
him a 15. It's not like 15 feet from radius or something like that. It's
It's-
15 feet from his
Yeah,
edge.
so larger creatures do benefit more from the auras because it's from. If it's on a point, it's different than if it's on the creature, which this spell is on the creature.
I might.
I may regret this decision.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
that's bad.
let's
It's done,
see.
I guess. Yeah.
So it is now Barbel. I don't think
So
you
it's not
can.
my turn.
So the
It's
skeleton goes. He is within the 15 feet.
Is
Yeah.
he?
He is.
Your rage of trying to kill the mind flayers is turned against you.
He makes it. Half
Alright.
damage.
So half damage.
Hey, maybe we'll roll low.
Has a bunch of like radiant energy hits him. 11.
Still alive.
Still alive, just barely.
He's gonna move out though, and he's gonna, since Lokun's already half, he's gonna pass the backpack over to Lokun because encumbered doesn't really stack with low movement anyways, and the skeleton is just gonna turn around the corner and ready a shot if the Alhoon come back into view. That's it.
Alright. So Lokun. I think you actually were supposed to go first. Oh, you did. You went. The skeleton went. The Wraith is just readying Barbel. So I assume you're gonna try to move. Yeah. Alright, so you have to go at half speed. So let's see. What's your
Yeah, 20
speed?
feet of movement then.
Actually, what's the monkey's
40.
speed? Is it 40?
Yeah.
Alright, so he can go. I'm just going to move you to make it easier. 20. And you're going to try to follow them with a dash, or. I guess you can hear them. You could try to throw something at them.
There ain't a dank piece of pipe up and throw it at him, but
Yeah, sure. If you
with
want, you
a-
can like pick up some rock off the
I,
ground and toss it.
I think he's smart enough to know that he's got the radiant stuff around him, that
Alright,
he
so
would
just gonna
dash.
dash. All right. Ooh, ooh. So I don't know if he's smart enough to know that, but we'll just say he is. All right, so he's rushing down the hall after them, and they are both completely surprised. All right, so that's it for Barble. Sword Wraiths readying. Alhoon is going to have to save.
Remember, they have half movement in the aura.
Yeah. 16 would make it, I think.
Yep, 15.
Right. So he is not going to chance it at this point. He is just going to chant casting Plane Shift and vanish. The other one,
He took 10 points though.
yeah, he took 10 points before he left. This guy is going to try to save. He would make it.
Plane shift doesn't require spell slots, huh?
He just has once per day.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one isn't
Damn.
actually a spell slot. It's just they can do that once and then they can't do it
Man.
until tomorrow.
These guys are fucking so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he made it. He takes 10. We'll do a save for his concentration. Make it, and he is going to plane shift as well. And that would end combat officially. Yeah, unfortunately, these things are very hard to kill.
Okay, now does that when they plane shift off this plane, does the spell end on Rock Pro?
Technically, I don't think it does, but 10 minutes would pass and then it would. Because yeah, I think
I'll drop
Okay.
once a spell is cast, the distance doesn't matter. It just stays until you end concentration.
True.
Okay.
Which they technically can maintain from across planes. I don't think there's any stipulation about being on the same world.
Monkey's going crazy, tearing up pipe and beating on the fucking because they ran off.
It's just like punching the wall.
I hear
and
all
stuff.
the.
Yeah, you just
I
hear
hear
the
all this
monkey like freaking out
going on.
down the hallway. But you
I'll
can't go
drop
check it out
concentration.
because of his aura. Oh, you're gonna drop
Yeah.
concentration. All right.
It would probably break right now, right? It's only a. Oh no, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. It would actually last a while. But you drop the bell, and once again you have a Barble in the hall over here.
Fender,
Yeah,
It's
I got a
like-
big old piece of,
He's
I
like
had
got
a big
a
old
piece
piece
of
of pipe in my
pipe
hand.
in his mouth and in his hand. He's like, "What am I doing?" All right. So yeah,
Vander's
what,
bones creak as he stands back up and stretches.
getting too old
Never
for
gonna
this
feel.
shit.
Honestly.
Like,
That's
oh
great
my
though.
God.
I got 157 hit points. Sweet.
Yeah.
We gotta get this party to Dainara.
Rod Bro says,
Oh.
Rod Bro stuck in stupid shield. You go, me catch up.
Alright, it only lasts.
I will
little
drop.
bit.
I'll drop concentration on the Spirit Guardian so I can get in close.
And the sword race would say, we're sorry it took us so long to come to your aid, but we did hear the battle and we're finally able to help.
Our thanks. I'm fairly certain that you just saved our lives.
As well.
Thank you, Captain.
We are happy to help in service of the Queen. They're like, in service of the Queen and for Issik's old guard. And they give you a
And-
salute.
I'll update them on what's going on and how we're trying to get the Queen.
Says, oh, you
She
should
might be.
We got
You
our body
should,
here. Come on.
You should go immediately
Let's
then. We shall keep an eye out in case they try to come back and attack you.
Okay.
You know, I like how
Alright.
the entire fight, like lore wise, was only like a little over a minute.
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy,
Like,
like,
I
they're
thought
in
it
the.
was
Do you guys hear something down there? Oh god, it's the Alhoon. They're attacking our guys. All right,
I thought this was going to be a TBK. That was very close.
that
It
was
was
close.
so close, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That was
But
pretty
definitely.
Marvel with the big brain strats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not sure if we even want to collect the essence, but if you want to, go for it.
I'll probably take too much time, right? Don't we need to get
We're
this?
we're time sensitive. We need to get this
Yeah.
body to the queen.
All right. So we'll just say you go and hope the essence will be there later.
Alright, Rob, get the essence for us. Bye.
I was like, oh, well, what
We'll come.
essence?
We'll come back for you for sure.
He says, okay. All right, so you're going through the tunnels. Still some danger. Do you want to do anything like healing-wise while you're going, or what are you
I'm
gonna do?
okay. Man, do
Um,
you?
Yeah, I guess
Technically,
I
you
could,
do have a few hours to get her the body, but I don't know if you want to risk a short rest.
I can take 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing. I have nearly all my spell slots still available because I was stunned like the entire.
All right, do you want to
Combat.
take do you want to do a 10-minute like mini rest and heal?
Prayer
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah, this way we
yeah,
can
that,
wait
yeah,
for Rob
that,
too.
that'll work.
True, yeah, then you'll get Rot Bro back. Alright, so you decide it's best to be cautious as these tunnels are still possibly filled with danger. So go ahead, 10 minutes will pass. Say the nothing happens.
That's incorrect spell slots usage. There you go.
Do
11.
a
That's
higher level.
unfortunate. No, it's just that I took it off manually, and then when I clicked it to roll the healing, it took it off again.
Oh, I see. So yeah, you would all gain 11, making you a little bit healthier. And then you are traveling, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You want a potion or something like that?
Yeah, before I roll for danger, do you want to do anything else?
I'm good.
Okay.
How? I mean, I do have a couple spell slots. I mean, I have something on it. What do you look like? How do you
You got
feel?
any group healing?
I do, but it's just healing. I got a mass healing word.
I look wounded, but I'm not near death.
I do have prayer of healing too, so I guess we could double down on that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right,
Well,
so
we-
you we'll say you did a prayer of healing as well during the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and prayer of healing. Prayer of healing is a really good out of combat heal spell.
Yeah.
Like the
it's
only thing that's
one of the
I'd
most
say is good
optimal.
is probably like good berry, if you have levels of if you're a healing priest, life cleric.
Life cleric.
Oh yeah.
That's like
Life berry.
ridiculous. Life berry, yeah.
I really don't like that. I know it's raw, but it's yeah.
I mean, I don't really care because it is kind of out of combat, so I don't think it's as powerful. And if you're, I mean, the thing I don't like is just taking. I really feel like it should be like 2 or 3 levels in a cleric before you get the specialization.
Yeah, you just need one level to get that. Yeah.
Because like that's why. But yeah, go ahead, do the prayer of healing roll. Varble.
Yeah. Hold on.
But yeah, the actual Goodberry thing, if there was more of an investment, I wouldn't care. But I feel like Life Cleric is way too easy to just like dip into. Because you can do that for any type of healing and get a pretty big bonus.
Or you can just use like a feat to get the.
Goodberry's
spell.
ridiculous. Goodberry is ridiculous with it.
And it feeds you all day too.
Yep.
If you can't get your thing working, just roll the 2d8 plus your charisma, or I guess
It's
wisdom.
yeah. Wouldn't it be intelligence for him?
No, he's a
No.
cleric. It'd be wisdom.
Oh, I thought his special cleric thing was intelligence.
That's that's different. What I'm looking at is I do not have prayer healing
Liar. All right.
All right, let's move on though.
Okay.
because because I have aura of vitality.
Oh, that's a pretty good one too, actually. But we'll just say we're moving on. No order of vitality or anything.
Yeah, that's a third level, and I only got one slot for that. So
Yeah,
All right.
let's just move forward.
So you are able to get there. No, nothing bothers you in the halls, luckily. Reaching Dinara's lair. You bring the body. She seems very excited as you get there. She says, "This is it. This will finally free me from my prison." She seems a little nervous. She says, "All right. Wait, where's the actual dungeon? I should probably have that up."
Chiron's gonna be doing this ritual, right?
Oh no, the ritual's done. At this point, she just needs to enter the body. He already did the
Gotcha.
magic.
Okay.
So Alright, so you are here. Inside her lair.
if it takes something particular from her, if I could enhance her ability to do so or guidance, I will.
No, there's no check. So she will enter the body. Let me see. Did I have the picture of it? I thought I did. Now I'm not seeing it. All right. Well, that's fine. So she will enter the new Warforged body, and seems like it worked. She kind of looks at her hands and looks at herself and says, I must try to walk out of the mist. And indeed, she is able to, walking out into the hall.
Woo! Vendor cheers because she's no longer undead, so he doesn't have to eradicate her. What?
Yeah, there we go. So she says, thank you. I've been stuck in here for so long. I can't tell you what this means to me. I can finally see my city again. I know it must not
Can her
be
men follow her?
Sorry, what?
Can her men follow her? The ones that were stuck?
No, I mean, the ones that are stuck in the other area can't. Her other sword wraiths can. Like, they're not all stuck, but she was unable to before. And she says, I owe you all a great debt that I can never repay. Know that you have me as your ally for as long as I exist within Issac.
Now let's go consolidate your rule then.
She nods and says, yes, hopefully we can convince these people that I am the rightful ruler. Alright, so yeah, what does the group want to do? You've successfully gotten her this new form.
Is there anyone amongst your ranks that can cast Creator Restoration?
No, they're all ghosts. They can't really do much.
Well, first, I think it might be good to get her back to the library to see Chiron.
Yeah, I think she was
Maybe
gonna
stop by.
I think she was gonna long rest. Or you guys are probably gonna long rest, right?
Yeah.
Do we have the meeting? The meeting's tomorrow, right? Because
It's
we went
tomorrow,
to,
yeah.
Tomorrow
You
we can meet.
kind of flaked on it for today.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm saying go back to maybe stop by a quick stop by so she can boost the morale of those soldiers that just saved their asses,
for
and then
real.
go back to the library,
visit have their queen visit her or
collect
visit
collect
them.
some essence on the way back too. Yeah.
All right. Let me do a quick check to see if I have a picture of her in my other game.
Yeah, what does she look like now?
Because I know I
She's
have a
that
picture.
Sexy Warforged.
She doesn't look like
And
weird
I
science
guess we
lady.
could send a message to the Warforged at work too.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a picture of her here. Okay, let me move it to the other game. This is the Siegebreakers. Okay. Important.
I was very ready to die there.
Same.
Yeah, let's full charge ahead, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, like I rolling at that 20
Yeah.
was.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so she does come back with you. She's eager to see Chiron as well. Several of her ghosts accompany her. She would quickly speak to the ones who were stuck in the room and thank them for what they did. Then head to the library with you all.
Did we get to collect essence too?
Oh, right, the essence.
Arbel, I think we're going to rely on you to make these checks.
For real.
Yeah, so it'd be religion. I mean, the main essence would be from the new ghoul, which is kind of a thing you haven't encountered before.
26
Dust.
work for you? Plus 1? 27?
Yeah, so...
Oh, wow. She is a sexy robot. Look at that.
I guess.
Yep. Yep.
She's got to be happy with her.
Sexy and no.
Demi did it right. That's nice of her.
It's rolled a natural 20 on that hotness check. What?
Hotness check. Alright, so
She's
you
gotta
get
have 20
some
charisma with.
bone powder ghoul essence.
Okay.
CR 12? God damn.
Unfortunately, the Alhoon have escaped, so you didn't get anything from them. Oh, I guess you got some of the ghasts.
Yeah.
Those aren't nearly as impressive, though.
Essence, low level essence comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, there's your ghast essence. The 4
Okay.
ghasts. And then Rockbro is free. Alright.
Oh, he would have been free when we healed, right?
Yeah, so he was already free. Alright, so you are heading downstairs back to your lair. There is a happy reunion as Dainara is a little bit sad to see what happened to Chiron, but is also happy that he has not been lost to the curse. And they would just sit and talk for a while. What does the group want to do? Just want to pass some time?
Plop my ass down.
Okay.
Yes. Nice.
Like, Kaden, are you going to stay here? The Empire has finally arrived. If you want to go home, now's your chance.
Who?
Galen?
Galen would say, I think I'll stay with you for the time being. While I do wish to go home, navigating the political climate might be tricky, and I do owe you for saving my life.
Alright.
So, if there's anything I can do to help you, even though it's not my specialty, I can maybe give you some leverage with my presence.
Okay.
All right, so
That would be
Also,
helpful.
is Galen a skilled combatant at all, or
so
spellcaster?
he is, or at least was, a warlock with Malin as his patron, but since Malin kind of abandoned him, he doesn't really have those powers anymore. So at this point,
Okay.
he's just like kind of a historian, almost like what's her name? Oh wait, she's dead in this. Never mind. Well, yeah,
Okay.
he's he basically has history, arcana, and a bunch of like basically specialized and expertise in all the information stuff.
Okay.
But he currently lost his warlock levels. But yeah, before he was kind of like a warlock, basically.
So he's just a D8 nobleman or however much HP.
He
Level 0 NPC.
he's not, well, he would still kind of have his levels of heroic levels, just none of the powers. So he's basically like kind of warlock without any of the powers or abilities. So he still has some hit points. He's not like a level 0 like a farmer or anything.
Alright, so he won't get one shot by a fireball, right?
No, not
Okay.
probably not anyway.
Probably
alright,
not.
so time is passing.
If time is passing, we'll maybe take a short rest while time is passing.
Oh sure, yeah, if you want to spend a short rest, we'll say you could do that without an issue.
I'll just wait too long rest, I think.
Alright, you never know if something's going to attack you, but taking a chance. You're probably safe in the library. It's a good bet though, because yeah, the other thing is like if something happens, then you have to go, fight
Sure.
something. But we'll say we'll just wait for the long rest.
Risking it for the biscuit, guys.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay. The evening would pass, so you can go ahead and long rest. Yeah, I'm just checking milestones. Don't level up yet. But yeah, you long rest, recover, and you're feeling better. So you lose a level of exhaustion, gain back half of your hit dice.
What about my strength?
Yeah, that would come back. Also, did you have create food and water? Do you have levels to do that, or would you have to eat rations?
No, I still had a fourth level and third level.
All
Just in
right.
case.
So you are still able to feed the group more holy paste. Not the most tasty.
A little extra thaumaturgy or whatever it is, and boom, tastes perfect fine.
Does anyone know prestidigitation?
Yeah.
So
There you go.
It is the last day of autumn, 91st of autumn at 8 a.m. What are you all gonna do?
Oh,
We have
was that a long rest or a short? Or
That was a long rest, yeah.
Long one.
Dinara did stay here. She's basically been talking to Chiron all night since neither of them. Well, no, I guess she does have to kind of sleep. She just stays aware while she does, but she stays up fairly late speaking with him on all that's happened. She seems very happy again to see someone from her past has survived.
Well, we got that meeting today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So are we going? Are we going to meet?
Yeah, I guess so. I would also ponder aloud if we can get Chiron a new body as well.
That would be
He says,
ideal.
you've already done so much, and I know that the Warforged do ask a price. So if you feel it's worth it, I, of course, would love to have the ability to leave the library, but I also would be okay staying here.
I understand.
We're gonna work
But,
on it.
You're gonna help us more once you get out.
Says, of course, I will help you more even if I have to stay in. How much did I say the body was?
I thought we spent like 500 components.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I forget the
Yeah.
component amount. I thought it was 1,000, but I'm not seeing it in my notes. I really should have recorded
I
that.
thought we gave 500.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Well, we gave that, and then we gave 1,000 for the spell itself.
Well, I think you traded them a magical item for the body. And
Yep.
then I
Oh, yeah.
want to say it was 1,000 components, but it might have been 500.
Okay. No, it could have been 1,000. I think what we did was we did 500 components between
Oh,
Barbell and myself, and then
yeah,
Essence. All. Yeah.
yeah, I think that was it. And I think Chiron had like 250 that he put towards it. So I think
Something
it's
like that,
1,000 in components as well as the body. I'll just make a note of that in case you do want to do this again.
And for Essence is 1-to-1 with components, right?
Essence conversion could lose some potency depending on what you roll for the check.
Well,
It's
we
making
definitely-
ink that's 1-to-1.
Okay. We definitely have enough Essence, though. I mean, even if you screw up.
It's all right. Well, I'll
Like,
leave
we
it.
have 5,000 Essence.
All right. So if you want to give him some more low-level essence to try to convert, he's happy to do that. But again, he says if you've already helped me more than I can repay by giving Dinara a body, I'm happy to stay here and serve you from the library, at least until maybe later we can figure out something to trade for.
So let's just talk to the Warforged about getting another body then, and make this happen. I think.
Yep.
Okay. So is that what you're doing first?
Talking to the Warforged because we got to get the body. I mean, there's no point in doing the Essence if we don't have a body.
But I mean, are you gonna go meet the royalty?
Yes, we will, but aren't the Warforged here?
The Warforged are over in the cathedral.
Oh, okay. I thought there were some that were working on the ceiling and guarding the.
There's some down in the vault.
Oh well, yeah, there are some down at the vault, but they're pretty far away. Like they're actually way further than just going back to the cathedral.
Okay, then let's go to the royalty first. Sorry.
Okay, so you are headed for the meeting.
Queen Dianara.
She says,
Queen Dianara, you got any like certificates or something like that? Like, I don't know.
She says, "Should I come
Family
with you?
heirlooms.
Should I come with you for this initial meeting, or should I wait for you to get situated and learn some information before I make my presence known?"
We already told Milo about her presence, right?
True, yeah.
Yeah, although I don't think he's expecting her to show up.
I thought that's why we told him we delayed it, was because
I thought you
we
didn't
were-
tell him
bring a
what you
friend.
were doing. I thought you just said we need time. But I might
We
be
told him
misremembering.
that we needed time to meet up with a friend.
Okay.
Okay. We didn't tell him that she was joining us for this meeting.
I don't think you did. I thought you just told him that.
Yeah, we told him that we needed time for another person who's coming with us.
Yes, there you go.
Okay. All right. So sure, we'll say that she is coming along then.
Yep. Plus, I have 1 level exhaustion, so everything will be a disadvantage.
Oh, that could be rough. All right, give me one moment. To check something. All right. So the group heads down to the church, keeping an eye out now that you know the Alhoon could still be lurking somewhere. Indeed, you are able to get to the church without issue. Milo would greet you, and he says, "Oh, who is this Warforged that's with you? Is this the friend you were talking about?"
Indeed.
And she would
Yeah.
say, "Greetings. I am Queen Dinara, royalty of the city, of the Divaldi family." He seems a bit surprised. He says, "Queen Dinara.
Take a history check, Milo.
That's exactly what he's doing."
Well, I guess queen is the inappropriate title. It's an unofficial title.
She says, "Technically, I
Unofficial.
was
Pretty official.
I was the daughter of the rulers of the town, as there are no actual
Oh,
queens of the
okay,
empire.
stand
It is
corrected.
is a title my soldiers gave me after the curse." And he says, "Divaldi, yes, the name rings a bell. The old royalty of the city. But you're a warforged." And she says, "Yes, it's a bit of a long story. I'd be happy to tell it to you on the way over." He sort of nods and says, "Well, I'd be fascinated to hear it. While my studies of the arcane are not as in-depth as some of the wizards of the Phoenix Guild, I do have an interest in it." She says, "Well, then I'd be happy to tell you about what the Siegebreakers did for me, and how I was able to transfer my consciousness into this new form." He would just nod. All right, so you guys are traveling over there. A bigger group now that you have the Azalese Avengers with you. They would all officially introduce themselves.
Yeah, let the Azalis deal with Alhoon.
So
For real.
what?
Let the Azalis
Oh.
fight the
Yeah,
Alhoon.
let them fight the Alhoon.
To die.
So the woman who is kind of quiet introduces herself. She says, "It's good to meet you. I apologize I didn't show myself before, but I wasn't sure if you were an ally or not." She says, "My name is Shiva Nightsbane."
Shiva Nightsbane.
She
It's
says,
pleasure to meet you, Lady Nightsbane, and Vander does like a bow.
She says, "Oh, you're what's your last name?"
Goldfinch.
He says, "You are Vander Goldfinch." She says, I know of your exploits. While I'm not a religious person, the adventures of Sir Goldfinch are something I was raised on as stories as a child." She says, "It's an honor to meet you, sir."
At least you flatter me, my lady.
She would say, "Well, you've done so much for the Empire. It's not flattery, it's just truth." And the other woman says, that's enough, Shiva, calm down. My name is Savannah Nighthaven, at your service. And this is my trusty companion, Rolo." She points to her big old. Did I say it was a polar bear or a grizzly bear?
I think you said grizzly bear.
All right, well, yeah, big old bear. I'll say it's grizzly bear. Would go "Rrrr," and just kind of sniff your hand.
Like pleasure. Nighthaven and Nightsbane, are you two kin by any chance?
Not really, just happenstance.
Fair enough.
But we know each other quite well. We were childhood friends.
You know, I give Rolo a dramatic bow as well.
Rolo just kind of tilts his head. Give me an animal handling, which I think is
Animal
wisdom.
handling.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. You just bite your face. Arr. No, Rolo, stop! He hits him with the chair. Get off him! No, he just goes and just kind of like sniffs you and is like, you just ate.
That is how you
Rolo."
do it. You toss him the chicken bone.
Oh, there you go. Give me an animal handling.
Chicken bone. That might
He's
splinter
gonna,
and choke
he's
him.
gonna choke him.
Right.
They'll just swallow it. The bear will just swallow it.
He gets a bear though, Coon.
It's a bear. He'll be fine. All right, so the
Splinter
bear
stuff.
is. Yeah, you probably shouldn't eat chicken bones. So the bear is
Yeah.
happy to chew on the chicken bone a bit. Savannah says you shouldn't give him chicken bones and get caught in his throat.
And that's be an awful big chicken, baby.
Fair enough. All right, so you all kind of talk and banter a bit as you make your way through the city. And you already met the other two, the dwarf and Milo, of course. As you get to the south part, there's kind of a little neighborhood down here. You'd see a pile of kind of undead bodies like ghouls and revenants. Looks like a bunch of soldiers here are kind of burning them, as well as setting up a large wooden gate around this section of the city, like maybe
The palisade.
yeah, like a palisade to kind of cordon it off. As you approach, what would you see here? There is a large Taswanese fellow who
Large
is
what?
Taswanese. It's sort of the like kind of like the Gaians, like Japanese or
Oh,
yeah, like they're that kind of subset of human. But he's kind of talking to some of the soldiers who are moving supplies around. Milo walks up and he says, Jazik, is Bakor ready to meet the Siegebreakers? And Jazik turns around and he says, I believe so. It is good to meet you. And he kind of nods and gives you guys a respectful bow. He says, I've heard much of the exploits of your group. And of course, I know of you, Vander Goldfinch. I'm a bit surprised you're here.
circumstance. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard good things from the Asmira.
Give me a history check. Let's see what you know.
Disadvantage.
Anyone can make this.
Yeah, you know.
8.
Yeah, I lean over to Lo Kun and say, man, after all this, he won't be able to ever wear a helmet again.
Alright, yeah, DC I'll say is 12. This guy is actually pretty well known.
Well, I'm a bit my head is a little hurting. I'm sorry if I'm off a little bit today.
So
You know, it comes with age.
yeah, Barbel, and actually I'll just say you know who this guy is as well, Vander. Jazik is supposed to be the most skilled swordsman in the Empire. He is the general of the Asmira forces. Not an Asmira himself, but an old grizzled warrior who is basically kind of from the... Well, he's human, so he's been around for quite a while, probably in his like early 50s, like, or
So he's
maybe
about
mid
Vander's
50s.
age?
Yeah, he's probably about your age. So you would.
Oh yes, I remember we used to spar as children. I was kidding.
Yeah, you're both kind of big deals within the Empire, but he is supposed to be like the most skilled swordsman in the Empire right now. A very famous warrior, made a name for himself during the war with the dwarves back in the day. Yeah, basically the leader of the Bakor military forces.
You know, I'm
So-
kind of just like banter with him. I hope our old age hasn't rusted you, buddy.
He says, no more than it's rusted you, old friend. He says, perhaps we could spar and maybe later see what your abilities look like at this age.
Oh, I wouldn't want to.
I'd probably laid some of his opponents to rest, though.
What?
I said I probably laid some of his opponents to rest.
Who, Jazix?
Yeah, if you had war with the dwarves.
Oh yeah, if you were on the other side, that's true. You may have been in the opposing force.
I'm a couple hundred years old.
So yeah, you might not actually like this guy too much, but that's up to you how you want to play that. He would say, I don't think I am familiar with you two, kind of looking to Lokun and Barbel.
I'm Lokun. Well met.
He says, "Are you from the Nazic Empire?"
Yes.
He says, "Many of the hobgoblins I meet are very disciplined and dangerous people." Um, he says, "I don't know. I haven't heard too much about you personally, but as I said, I've definitely heard of the exploits of the Siegebreakers and the good you did the people of Char when they were under attack by the Iron Tide. Um, are you familiar with the Iron Tide? Were they an enemy of
Very.
yours?"
Ah, it's a long story. Um, um, once I'll be forthcoming. I was once amongst their ranks.
Oh,
Um, but and then, funnily enough, they were once an enemy as well. And then we had to join forces for this greater evil that once was happening here.
says, "It seems that the story is more complicated than I thought. I'd be interested to hear more once you have time."
Indeed.
And you, sir, a member of the, what's their names?
Therian?
No, Therian was the old empire. The
Oh.
new one is the Drogoth. He says, "You are of the Drogoth Empire, perhaps?"
I am Barbaro Tribute of House Kundrick.
This is Kundrick. Name sounds familiar. He's like,
It should.
Nice.
It should.
He says, "I believe." Oh, yes. During the war, I remember an engagement with the Kundrick forces. He
Yeah,
says,
we were protecting one of the vaults.
"Well, my apologies for any destruction that my forces caused. I'm just glad that now our allies or our empires are at peace and allies."
Yeah. We both took losses.
He nods. He says, "Well, it's good to meet all of you. Come, I should introduce you to my lord. Bakor is he is looking forward to meeting you." So
Very
he
well.
is gonna take you into we'll say the large church over here, which seems to be their kind of head of base of operations right now.
Another
And
church?
yeah, it looks like there is a nicer church in the southeast part of the city. This is an old church to. This is actually, which god is this?
Is it Salune?
Isn't Seluna an elven god?
Is she an elven?
We'll just say
Yeah,
it's
think
sure.
so.
We'll say it's Seluna because I don't think actually she is. I think she's kind of a combination. So we'll say this is an old Seluna church or saloon or whatever it is. You are brought inside. There's a bunch of whispers as many of the soldiers kind of recognize you.
Oh, she's the goddess of the moon towards humans in Beirut.
Okay, so she is kind of a moon goddess. But Dinara has stayed kind of quiet. She's just been following along for now. So you are brought into the main hall of the church where you see quite a few people talking. They get a little bit quiet as you enter. Jazik would say, "Lord Bakor, may I introduce the Siegebreakers?" And a very large, probably stands at about 6'6", Raylan man steps forward.
That is large. Oh my goodness.
He has a very big sword on his back. Looks like a great sword, as well as a shield and a very fancy looking longsword with several other weapons. He says, the Siegebreakers. Welcome, friends. I've heard quite a bit about you." Standing at his side is a smaller woman who is about, I'll say, 5'3". He says, "Allow me to introduce I guess he'd introduce her as his stepsister. Akami, who is also a Raylan woman. And she would kind of smile and bow as well. And of course, the soft spires. This is Arella and Malastray. We are all fans of your work. Your deeds have been a bit of a big deal over within the capital. We've heard of how you saved Char. It's good to
Oh,
finally meet you. I'm glad we may have some allies in this dark place.
yeah. Before we continue, I have a question.
You saying this to him or me?
Uh, Out of character.
Out of character? Yeah, what's up?
Yes. Uh, did we want to bring Galen with us? He said that he'd offer us his support.
Oh, good point. I assume you left him behind for now. But let's assume you did, because there may have been a different reaction if he was with you. So
All right.
let's say he's just staying back for the time being. But Arella would step forward and bow. She says, "Hero Siegebreakers, it is good to meet you." Malastray would also nod and say, "Yes, it's very good to meet you. I look forward to speaking with you more." And
Bender,
go ahead.
Bender will do like the proper greetings, and he'll be like, "Pleasure to meet all of you."
Bakor would say, "So, tell me tell me more of your adventures within Isik. I'm very eager to know more of your exploits. I've heard a little bit uh, from Rare, from Milo here, but it would be good if I could hear the story from your own mouths."
Yes, let me tell you the story of when I first arrived and how these fine men, pointing to Barbel and Bakun, saved my life when I first entered the city. And then I'll tell them the story of how my party
Abigail
got
goes, "Ahem,
ambushed,
ahem."
and Abigail, and
Oh, thank
women,
you. That's
and
that's
women.
very kind of you, Sir Goldfinch. All right, so
You know what I meant, Abigail.
you start telling them about what happened. Are you leaving anything out?
I don't think so. Like that we were ambushed, that they saved my life.
And you
Balhoun
join them after the vault, right?
Yep.
after
So
the vault.
you
Yeah,
wouldn't
because
talk
I've
about
never
any of
been
that
to the
stuff.
vault. No, because I
Uh,
don't know any of that stuff. So
all right. So you tell them the story. Give me a performance, either
at
performance or persuasion.
disadvantage. At disadvantage.
Yeah, performance or persuasion, either.
19.
19. All right. So they seem very interested as you regale them with your heroic deeds, even up to the crazy fight with the Alhoun you were just in. They're on the edge of their seat as you start talking about everyone at the edge of life, clinging, and then like the. I guess you would mention the ghost archers, right?
Uh, Probably, yeah.
So Bakor would be surprised, and he says, "Wait, some of the undead helped you?"
Indeed, and that's what we are here to speak about.
I had assumed that all of the undead were enemies.
I made the same assumption, Lord Esmira. Or would you prefer to go by Bakor?
He says, "Please call me Bakor." He smiles.
Yes, Bakor. When I first arrived, I thought the same thing until I met the Siegebreakers, and they showed me that not all is what the eye sees.
I see. Um, and Lo Kun, you said your name was. I definitely heard of your actions against the Iron Tide. I didn't know your name, but I heard of a hobgoblin standing up to the invading forces, as well as the siege of Char with the vile blood hand attacking and trying to kill everyone. Um, perhaps you can reveal more of Isaac and what happened here before Vander arrived.
Yes, as Vander has shared with you, there are friendly forces in here from a previous long ago time. Um, and I'll look to the Queen if she wants to
So at this
jump in.
point, she will say, Lord Ismira, I am Dinara. Shoot, why did I just forget her last name? Divaldi, I think. Or
Avaldi.
Avaldi.
Avaldi. Avaldi.
She says,
Avaldi.
I am Dinara Avaldi, daughter of names
Mr. Evaldi.
names and notes. I do have their
Lord
names.
Avaldi.
Uh, daughter of Ravenna and Tywin Avaldi, the old family of the city. I somehow was able to maintain my sanity through the curse, and I had become trapped within a magical place for over 100 years. But I still live, and I implore you to, while I'm willing to be an ally to you if you wish to come into the city and resettle, the family is still alive, and I would like to keep my current place here as the ruler of these people, as I understand their plights, and the undead, as mentioned, are not all evil. They require someone who knows of what they're going through.
And Vander will pipe up. It is also Paylord's will to show mercy and compassion whenever possible.
Give me a persuasion DC 25.
Oh, that's unless I roll really good, it's not possible. No.
Okay.
Oh wow, that was close. That was close. Damn.
So he at this he goes a little bit quiet as if thinking. Um Barble. You definitely felt a bit of a tone change or a bit of a maybe not tone, but a bit of a change in his demeanor when uh Veldy was introduced. So he kind of looks at
Okay.
her for a moment as if thinking. He says, finally, a smile comes to his face, and he says, I would like to talk to you more about what's happened in the city. You say there are allies who are undead, creatures that have retained their sentience. This is not like anything I've experienced before, and perhaps Malistray here might offer us some insight as well, coming from the wizard hunting and the arm of the Phoenix Guild that deals with magic dangers. Malistray says, "Of course, I'd be happy to offer insights as to what could have happened." And
Yeah,
Arella
and
would nod
the
as well.
spell that was cast here is unlike anything that was ever cast, too.
And Bookcore says, "Oh, yes, I'd be interested to hear more if you have information on that. We had very limited information within the capital as to what actually happened in Issac, but it sounds like you may have uncovered more secrets."
Um, I'll share with him. I'll talk about the curse that fell on this town.
All right,
I'll
you
let him
gonna
know.
talk about Malik?
The general information.
No, the curse that's doomed the people here.
Right.
Yeah,
As part of
that
that,
wasn't Malik, right? Oh, was that Malik?
it was Malik. He did it 100 years
Oh,
ago.
okay, okay.
So just to give you, I think we kind of talked about it, but basically what happened is 100 years ago, Malik did the ritual, which caused
Yep.
all this. Though for some reason he wasn't able to collect the soul stones, and after that happened, he kind of vanished. No one knows what happened to him. But then he showed up again as what's his name?
Galen.
Galen here recently with you all, and that's when he tried to get in the vault. So yeah, for
Yep.
whatever reason, 100 years ago, he caused this all, vanished, and then showed up again recently. Though obviously
But
he
Okay.
probably
because,
wasn't
because
controlling Galen 100 years ago, so he probably had some other host. But you don't know much about that.
yeah, but he was
Okay.
trying to create the power for the gate when he did it, right?
Yeah, it seems like that was his intention, at least according to what he said to you, that he was trying to create soul stones to power up the Night Weather Gate. But he didn't have access to the Night Weather Gate at the time. So this was before he was able to gather the keys. He was just trying to create soul stones for possibly his future attempt to break into the vault once he collected the keys later on.
Well,
But, or
I
go
will
ahead.
share about Malik then, the Shadow Lord,
All right. So
But
when
not the
you
vault, right?
not the vault.
all right. So you tell him about Malik causing the ritual and then disappearing. Do you tell him about him reappearing in the recent times?
Uh, yes, that's what brought us over here. Yep.
Okay. So you tell him about Blackwater and him being controlled by him. Do you tell him Blackwater's still alive?
I don't tell him about him controlling Blackwater. No.
Okay, so you just say that he was here and he was up to something and you fought him, basically, is what you're saying.
Yep, basically.
Give me a deception check. Say
Oh,
DC 10.
Can I give him some advantage? Because I was like filling in holes. We were talking back and forth.
Yeah, sure, you can roll as well. I'll use the higher one if you're also helping to tell the story.
That's so unfortunate.
well, if he fails, then I'll do something.
Oh,
Oh man, you have the low charisma
And
guys doing this, huh?
Loken, Loken catches himself as he's retelling the story, and he'll just,
Saving
embellish a little
face. All
bit.
right.
Yeah.
So you're kind of looking at your allies, not wanting to look the fool, giving yourself a bit of a bonus.
Yeah.
So Bakor listens. When you mention Shadow Lord, or the Shadow Lord, not Malik, but when you call him by the name Shadow Lord, Malistray would definitely uh, like his manner would change noticeably. He seemed like he was being pretty reserved, but you could definitely, and all of you would notice this. He would definitely seem concerned. He would say, "Did you say the Shadow Lord?"
Indeed. He's no longer here, though. Yeah.
He says, "You're sure about this?
We are sure.
Is something wrong, Malistray?" Bakor says, and he says, "Well, the Shadow Lord is a being of immense power that has existed. Was known more about during the Tharian Empire times, which is last cycle. He was known by Gaivok. I've never heard of him being called Malik. It's a
No.
completely different name."
What is the sense I get out of this guy? Like, so wait, Malistray is who part of the Phoenix Guild,
Yeah, so
or is
he, because like it was talked about a little before, he is advisor to Arella Softspire and a former captain
Crimson Blade.
of the Crimson Blade, which is the kind of militant wing of the Phoenix Guild that enforces magic restriction.
Mhm.
So they're a little bit questionable, as it's not always certain that those who they like persecute and execute are people that deserve to be taken out. But
Probably the ones that imprisoned him in the first place.
maybe they weren't around back last cycle. It was a different empire. It was the the Tharian. But he says, "Yeah, from my knowledge of the Shadow Lord, he was called Gaivok, and he was imprisoned. Uh, it shouldn't be possible that he was involved in all of this."
We're not speaking of the same Shadow Lord.
He says,
Skywalker
well,
is a different one.
he says, from what I know of history, there is only one Shadow Lord. Um, he is a disciple of the Red Wizard, but I didn't think there was a. Yeah, I didn't think there was more than one. So you're saying there are multiple Shadow Lords?
I'm saying there were two. And, you asked for things, secrets, I suppose, things you did not know. And there you go.
It's certainly something I did not know. So was you said there were two? Was Guyvok involved in this as well? Were there two Shadow Lords, Nisik?
There were. They're no longer here.
It's
Shunted
fascinating.
to the Shadowfell.
And you say you fought them and you lived. It's quite
One was
impressive.
student. One was a student of the other.
Fascinating. The archives mention nothing of a Malik as a student of this Guyvok. Um, I mean, Guyvok had apprentices during the age of the Tharian Empire, but none that were called Shadow Lords the same as him. I'll have to look into this Malik. But you say both are gone now.
Indeed, on another plane.
He says, tell me what happened when you defeated them. What exactly happened, if you wouldn't mind.
In truth,
And were they working together?
No. Ivok was trying to kill Malik.
Fascinating. Why would they fight each other? And my apologies. So you fought Malik, you said, and Guyvok was helping you.
Indeed.
And when you defeated Malik, yeah, what happened exactly?
A portal opened to the Shadowfell, and everybody got sucked in.
Yes, that would collaborate our knowledge of the Shadow Lord's ability to retreat back to his home plane. But you say everyone got sucked in, but not you, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Why were you spared this fate?
I would love to know the answer.
Fascinating.
But I don't have that.
Probably because we were half trapped somewhere else.
Ah. What do you mean by that, friend dwarf? You were half trapped?
Well, he was trying to take our essence, I think, to fuel some sort of power.
Huh. So some sort of ritual to create a shadow or a soul stone?
You
Yeah,
seem to know that, so yes.
Says, I actually have done some study on the Shadow Lord. He is quite the interesting character within history. Secretly working with the Tharian Empire, but then finally they betrayed him and imprisoned him. I don't remember the specifics off the top of my head, but I think that there are now two of them, and they are no longer trapped. This is a bit worrisome, Bakor says.
Indeed.
Indeed, it sounds like it. I should not
We
want
need to,
Go ahead.
do you know a means? We need to finish a job. And make it to the Shadowfell. Do you have a means of getting there?
Says, well, plane walking requires powerful energies, magic that I might be able to help you with. But you must.
A gate and a little protection would be great.
He says, well, one thing to be aware of the Shadow Lord's power is derived from the Shadowfell. From what I know, he is almost unstoppable in his own plane. You fought his weakened form here, I imagine. It's one of the reasons why they had to trap him, because the Tharian rune masters knew that if they simply defeated him, he would retreat and possibly come back later to to cause chaos among their empire. Now that he is within the Shadowfell, I don't think you're going to be able to kill him. I don't think there's a way to kill a Shadow Lord, only to temporarily push them back and force them to find a new form. He says, the good news is, from what I know of them, defeating them does put them in almost a state of torpor for quite a while as they regain their power. But the bad news is I don't think there is a way to permanently defeat one, only to trap them. And that ritual has been lost to history. Only the Rune Masters knew of it. Everyone's just like silently hanging on like every word that Malistray and you all are saying as they're just amazed by this story. He says, that said, if you need help getting to the Shadowfell, I can probably assist you, especially in a place so riddled with necrotic energy as Issyk. I'm guessing there are several areas where the wall between our worlds are weakened here.
I see. Okay. Well, when it comes to that time, we'll be sure to contact you.
This is excellent. My apologies, Bakor. I'm taking the floor a bit. I know you wish to speak with our guest more. He says, no. This has been quite informative. It sounds like you all had quite the dangerous adventure with a very dangerous opponent. I'm just glad you were able to defeat him. He says, but for now, why don't we eat a bit, relax, and we can talk more about what's happened here. Perhaps make plans for you to go to the Shadowfell if needed.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right. So is there anything any of you want to talk to them specifically about? Any questions you have, or any interactions you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to set up a political marriage between Aurella and my son.
Rella and your son. So she is actually very young. You're actually as a noble yourself, you're kind of surprised that someone as young as her was even sent on something like this.
How young is she? How old are you, Aurella? Miss or Mrs.?
She says, "Oh, Miss, I am 21 years old." She says, "I just finished my schooling at the academy in Taivanis."
Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in a political marriage with my son.
Are you actually saying that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Who's the head of your household so I could speak with them?
She definitely is surprised by that. Give me a persuasion, DC 15.
Wow, just a DC 15? You made it a DC 20 just to for the other thing.
Hey.
Well, I mean, this type of thing isn't actually that uncommon in the world, especially among nobility. So she says, and she's a little, like, again, kind of surprised. I've never even met your son, Vander. I would be happy to maybe meet him next time we're within the capital, but this is a bit sudden. I have much work to do here in Issyk.
Yes. That's why I need to speak with the head of your household. We can set up meetings, dates, and then you ultimately decide whether we want to go through with it or not.
Well, let's see, where is her father? So their family is based in...
She's definitely interested.
Her family is based in Karu, which is sort of a mining town within the kind of center area of the empire. It's like, or wait, was it Dorvan? Actually, hang on, let me check.
Oh, does my minus strength fade away too?
Yeah, mine did too. So.
Okay.
No, I think it is
These years
Dorvan.
are
Sorry,
only minus one.
she is from Dorvan, and actually her family is mostly from Dorvan. She would say, "I can maybe get you in touch with my father, but there's much that I need to do before I even think about such a thing."
Of course, of course.
So she's saying there's a chance. Hurrah! Let's drink to that.
Akami kind of laughs. She says, Vander, already trying to play matchmaker. He says, your
My
generation
son,
really is right
my,
to the point sometimes.
my youngest is only 2 years older than you, Miss Sarella.
That was
I'm sure
Akami who's
you'll-
talking to you now, by
Oh.
the way. That's the stepsister of the core. She says,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, my sons are unmarried, and I have no grandchildren. I wish to see my bloodline continue.
She laughs. She says, well, I'm sure your son will find a bride given time. But yeah. So anyway, anyone else saying anything as you're kind of eating and discussing things?
Is there anybody from the church here, or is it just the families?
Right now it just seems to be the families. I mean, like Bander's from the church, but yeah, the church doesn't actually have any people here.
Well,
Sure, I was
actually,
gonna say why don't we take a quick break, but I just realized it's like almost 8:30. All right, so yeah, so sorry, what else are you talking about?
that Amanda
I-
Crimson
Yeah,
Blade.
I was possibly looking for it just in case there was somebody from my order around.
Probably not. They're probably like your empire is probably not too interested in Isik as it's far beyond their borders. But you did send them the message, so your order itself might be sending people who just haven't arrived yet, because it is quite a distance from from where your people are to here, so they might be traveling.
Yeah, but there's secret people through all the different empires.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. They so they probably wouldn't have arrived with this initial group,
Right. Okay.
but they might still be on their way. All right, but anyway, yeah. So, anything else?
To spar against that one dude.
Jazik,
Lay him on his ass. No, just kidding.
wanna go fight Jazik? Come on, I took you before. You don't think, honestly, like you don't think you could beat him? At least not in a straight up sword fight.
Yeah, but I think he'd do it anyways. You know, just to like blow off
Yeah,
some
just like
steam,
old guy
yeah.
fighting out back or something. Jazik
Yeah.
says, "I would be happy to spar with you again, Vander. Maybe a little bit after, once we finish lunch."
Yeah, after lunch, yeah.
So Akami would say, Lokun, I noticed that you have a lot of wizarding implements, but I also see you wear armor. Are you a blade singer or something by chance?
Blade? No, I'm not. I once traveled with one, but she wore light armor. But no, that is not my style.
She says, I don't meet many wizards who wear armor. She says, I employ sorcery myself, but yeah, it's just interesting. Is that something that has to do with your time in the Nazik Empire? Is that common for wizards to wear armor?
Marble laughs at that and says, "He ain't common, that's for sure."
Hobgoblins, we all trained with light armor. It just took a little bit more to become proficient with the medium armor.
She
Attack
says,
plates.
I find that in fighting, I usually use magic to stay out of the front lines. Do you find the armor useful in battle?
Unfortunately, sometimes I have no choice but be in the middle of the chaos.
Oh, do you have your skeletons with you by any chance?
Uh,
I probably should have asked
guess.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I this is a bad time to ask me because you make me say I would say probably want to say no, but I didn't think
We
about
could
it.
say no because that may have also had different reactions. So she just kind of nods and says, "What? I guess is there a certain specialty that one takes to be able to use armor as a wizard?"
Just a bit of training is all you need.
I see.
About
Well,
50 weeks. Don't you
so
go down there?
that's interesting to learn. I I know that the wizards that I'm familiar with are all pretty stuffy old men who wouldn't put anything on besides a robe. So it's fascinating to meet someone who practices wizardry with armor.
Indeed.
Let's
If
see.
clerics and paladins can do it, why can't wizards?
Kami nods. She says, "Well, I think that usually wizards rely more on magic for their defense. But I mean, if you're going out into combat, it makes sense to have some armor on as well." Bakura nods. He says, "Agreed. One can always benefit from armor when standing toe to toe with an adversary." And Malistray would say, "Barble, you come from the north, yes?"
Yes.
He says, "I don't think I've heard of your order. Can you tell me more about them?" Or wait, did you mention your order? Because he actually may
Not
have
the
heard of
secret
them.
order. All I have is from the church in Morgan. The order is secret.
Okay, so he would ask, may I ask more about what division of the Church of Morden you're with? I know there are several within the I think Dorgoth Empire.
I'm of the House Tundra,
Drogoth.
protectors of the vaults.
So he says, the vault. What, he says, what significance are these vaults? My apologies, I don't know as much about the dwarven churches.
We're just a member of the Way of the Warding. We protect other people's stuff.
Says, oh, interesting. So your magic specializes in protections and sealing things of value away.
Correct.
He says, funny you should mention vaults. I'm curious. While you all were exploring in the area of Issyk, did you by chance happen to find a sealed vault somewhere underneath the keep?
Oh, why do you ask?
He says, well, one of the hallmarks of Issyk was some of the ruins that existed underneath the keep, and even the ruins of the old city, some of which survived, like the cathedral to Moradin that still stands. One of their old relics was a vault deep underground, and I was just curious if there were still passageways going down there, or if you had, if your travels or encounters with the Shadow Lord took you to the area underneath.
There's a lot of
Got it.
flooded, collapsed, and dangerous tunnels all over Issyk. We barely scratched the surface.
Give me a deception.
Yeah, right.
So he just sort of
I'll.
nods.
I don't think I can help with that, but I'll try.
I mean, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's. That's basically the truth. I mean, we just barely scratched the surface. There's a lot of stuff we didn't cover.
Yeah, but you're still like the spirit of that is still alive because you know of the vault. So
Yeah.
it's like a lie by omission, kind of. Are you saying something, Lokun?
I need to think about it longer. Maybe
Uh,
a week. I need to think about it for a week.
so yeah, you're not sure if Malistray bought it, but he seems like he bought it. He doesn't push it further. He just says, "Oh, okay," and just kind of nods.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah.
I have
They'll
yet
already
to
know about it.
encounter one.
There is the vault of the Warforged.
You say that?
We got one with us.
But you mentioned the Vault of the Warforge.
Yeah, they're gonna find out about it anyway.
He says, "Ah, yes,
no.
the vaults of Kultora, the old vaults of the Therian Empire, where the Warforged had sealed himself away. You're saying you found it and opened it?
No, they came out.
Oh, and actually, we might want to end there, as there's some stuff to think about. But
Yep.
why don't we do MVP votes next week?
We were. I feel like we revealed too much, but it's all good.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Not.
maybe not. I mean, the Warforged, they've got one right there, right there.
True.
Yeah.
I would
Oh.
just like to know Vander has yet to be to one of these vaults.
It's true. Vander might even be surprised by some of this. But Barble, with 2 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Barble,
Nice.
Barble,
That
Barble.
inspiration.
Thanks, I needed it.
I'm not sure, if some of the things you did were the wisest course of action, but it definitely worked. It was amazing.
Yeah, big brain bleed.
Well, he just straightforward. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take some notes, but yeah, good game, everyone. I was surprised the Alhoun fight took as long as it did. I thought you guys were doing pretty well, but then there was like that turn of fate where everyone was down. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was not worried until just
Was
like
that? I think there was that one. What was it called? The telepathic blast that kind of stunned and downed. It was like, uh-oh, and then it was
Yeah,
just
so
downhill.
I was not worried, because I'm pretty resilient against those things, but then freaking Vander was hang on like a thread of life, and then the fucking dusty ghoul just wouldn't die. That thing was so annoying. If
Yeah.
that thing was not
That was tough.
chasing, that would have been a big difference. If I could have just dealt with the Alhoun without that thing nipping at my heels, that would have made a big difference.
Yeah,
but-
kind of
Yeah,
kept you
if
on
I-
the back foot there. As you
If I
had to
had
keep
passed that int save, it would have been a lot different.
yeah.
And that magic missile upcasted at max damage was pretty nasty to me too.
Yeah, a couple
Because basically, in 2 spells, it took me down from full to down. Basically, it was 2 spells that took me chunks of 30, I think.
Yeah, you didn't have the shield because you could have just shielded
No.
that if you had your
I
reaction.
did the arcane deflect beforehand, but
Yeah, because shield is an easy counter to magic missile, but you have to have your reaction to do it.
Well,
look,
where I was standing, I thought I had full cover, but I was mistaken.
We forgot about
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
corner to corner rule.
I guess so. I think after I moved, I was like, oh, maybe I should have moved in a little deeper, but I was like, oh, that's where I moved. But yeah.
Yeah, I just moved into the wall to save my ass. I mean, I only had a few hit points.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well, but she did down Vander, unfortunately.
Yeah. The casting of the spirit guidance was just because I was gonna come out anyway. But I mean, I could go in there. I could have healed myself, a couple of healing spells, and then come back out without them, hitting me.
Yeah.
Sure, I didn't have a disintegrate spell because if they could have disintegrated the wall, it would have automatically done 50 points to me.
Damn. Hey,
But
Lo Kun gets his story point back, right? Because he gets it at the end for the.
Yeah, you would get the,
Yeah, I
the
already
journal
added it.
story point.
yeah,
Nice.
I'm back at 10. Yeah. But they had the journal and the quartermaster, so it was actually
Perfect.
at 11. But what I was gonna say is spirit guardians in the wall is pretty fucking elite move.
Yeah, that
Well,
was big brain. That was
Except
big
you
kind
do
of
have
a-
to
kind
get
of-
out of the wall to move it. It's the only bad thing.
The thing is, you got to do is cast it first so that you can see your people, then walk into the wall so they can't touch it.
True, yeah, so you can make your people immune to it.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't have been invulnerable.
True.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I just got lucky that I was inside their thing when I moved in the wall.
So you're
We
telling
we
me
need
they
a
weren't big brain plays?
I think they were
Hell
accidental.
no! Come on.
It's we gotta figure out a way to get these out Hundo. Like they are
You
Yeah,
just
I've
need
tried several times.
you need a counter for when they try to plane shift. That's pretty much all you can do unless you have something to prevent
you
travel.
Someone
said that
cast
was
silence
not
on me.
you
Well,
said that was
I was trying to cast Banish on them, but,
Oh,
but that
banish.
doesn't stop them from leaving. That
Yeah.
helps them leave. But
no, yeah, but it holds them. And then you bring them back, and everybody gets them.
but what I was gonna say is I thought you said that their planar travel is not a spell, so I can't even counter it.
No, it is a spell. You can counter it. It's I
Oh,
mean, it's not a spell slot, but they still cast a spell to do it. It's just a
It's like
once
me and
per day
Arcane Lock.
spell. Yeah, it's
But-
like it mimics a spell, so it can be countered.
okay.
Yeah. If any ability says like cast a spell, like it's counterable. And I think that one just says you cast it once per day. So
Just,
it just doesn't use a spell slot in the same way.
just toss a net on it, and then we restrain it, and then it can't cast the spell because it can't move.
You can still cast spells
Oh,
restrained.
Oh, not the
Res-
somatic components, right?
All restrain does is it restricts movement and it gives you disadvantage, but it doesn't say restrain stops you from gestures or anything like that. You need to
Oh, yeah,
paralyze them.
You can still attack while restrained.
Yeah, you need
Right.
to incapacitate or I think paralyze. Basically, incapacitate means like they can't do gesturing and such.
Oh,
But
dang.
we need to get these shackles on one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that restrain would stop gesturing.
Just
Silence
cast
would stop
Yeah.
Verbal. though.
verbal. Yeah, cast silence on me. I just need a smite.
It's true. Yeah, just put him in a silence with you.
Silence stick to you. You can walk around with it.
Yeah, you can cast it on an object, I believe. Unless it's only in 2E.
I think it's only an area, a point.
All right, so Vander is taking over the thing next week, right? The quartermaster.